Like, he was following you, but you guys could have went wherever in the world, I guess, or whatever fucking dimension. Too, right?
Could have left, but that seems too boring.
Who wants to do the recap?
I'll do it. So we initially attempted to use the portal to pull something from a celestial plane, and before we could pull through something that was wailing of thousands of souls, Arno was able to quickly close it up before that TPK'd us. Then we spent most of the time dividing the loot up, where while we were gathering the coins, Adeline and Arno went to sacrifice Arno's slave for Adeline's purpose. And Adeline finds out that Emos is a fire genie now instead of water, and is not what she initially bargained for.
I wouldn't say he's a fire genie.
Okay. Well, I just remember it was fire instead of water now.
That is true.
Now Adeline is considered returning to Ilmater for forgiveness to return to clerichood. Exodin is not buying their story at all of what happened to Arno's slave. And then we went through a big debate of what to do next, and we decided to try to pull Ian Parnish through that same portal, and instead pulled us.
Anybody else want to
If
say
I
any
may
other
as
details?
well, this map is fantastic.
Chef kissed? You like it?
It is very beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
It's called Mount Waterdeep.
It feels like this would be an excellent place to build a keep.
I added this waterfall here.
Looks
awesome.
fantastic.
Part of the flowing mountains. We're high up in the mountains in the continent of Orin, northeast of Stormbrook. Days travel. How Ian could have scried and got to you so quickly, it only has been a few days. His travel must be unnatural, right? To pursue you this far through treacherous terrain. Istra, of course, opened the portal, which I put it out. And you guys were sucked through the portal as he kind of did an intellect challenge. And I rolled a 25. And him and his guards look like zombies. Deadpanned eyes, blank faces, not shocked or surprised that you've just stumbled through an interdimensional doorway. Let's just start off by everybody making a dex save to see how we come out. If you roll less than a 5, you could fall down the cliff or something. I don't know. Just to get the ball rolling. Is Barnabas here?
I would say no.
Did he die, or is he just like disappeared?
I just have him away right now. I just didn't have him out doing things.
Okay.
We were in a tight, close quarters cave. I probably wouldn't have had him out.
It is right now 11 a.m. in the morning. You look into the top of the mountains, they're snow-capped. Even though the climate within one of the middle continents is somewhat temperate. Did anybody roll less than a 5? I don't think so. Azul rolls an 18.
I'm the lowest of 8.
So I've just put the models out, guys. So if you roll higher... Yeah, go ahead and roll accident. You rolled an 8.
Arno. I was saying Arno didn't.
Arno needs to
roll
roll
what?
a
What am I
dex
rolling?
save.
Okay, I did not know about that. All right. -2. Yes, that's a 7.
Nobody rolled less than a 5. So, but anybody who rolled higher than a 15, which would be Azul and Istra and Adeline, yes. You can move your model if you want to. Nobody falls prone or anything like that. You guys are just being pulled through. I need to put out the skeletons too, correct? Are the skeletons coming through?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The skeletons would have been pulled through.
Okay, let me just get my thing here real quick.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
Demagun made this really awesome importing thing that uses that they've worked on. They're zombies or skeletons?
They were skeletons.
You have 3 or 4.
I believe I had 3.
Okay.
Since fucking Exodus destroyed one.
I put them out like this. So Adeline wants to move back a little bit. Azul, you want to kind of move there, correct?
I'll move a little bit to the right, like a ways away, because this guy is a spellcaster and he could just fireball all of us.
Potentially. So as Istra goes through the thing, let's change up the music a little bit here. I have the sound of the waterfall going on. Istra, you go through you pull it, and he says, well, if it isn't you. He just, because you're not disguised or anything, he like recognizes you. And the history between you and Ian is that you're one of the royal-blooded Viggals. Basically, you have a certain claim to the throne. He says to you in your mind, telepathically. And I'm assuming when I'm saying that, like he says it to kind of all of you. He conveys it to all of you. Now, if you don't want to listen to his voice, you can obviously try to shut it out. He says, well, if it isn't you, do you say anything to him, Mistra? Or are we just like rolling initiative, or what's happening?
It was a matter of time before we met like this.
He says, he looks over, he glances over at Arno, who has has the finger, correct?
Indeed I do.
How is it on your
Indeed I
body?
do. It is currently on his forearm. Almost like a small bracer.
Cool. He says, hand me the finger, and I'll let you live.
You know, I could say the same to you. Hand me your finger.
Who rolled the 20 for the demon, by the way?
I did.
Arno. So does Arno want to control the demon? You got a little bit of background noise, so do we want to have someone else control it today? Or so the demon I have up here on top of the hilltop. I'm using my flashlight up here. He's up here.
Oh boy.
He's positioned himself. Arno, you see him up there. He's waited just for the perfect moment to strike Ian. He's been pursuing him, but Ian is been surrounded by his guards.
I'll leave that choice up to the others. Who do you wish?
Who wants to control the demon if we're going to fight?
You rolled the 20. I think you control it.
All right.
It's either
looks
it's
like
like
I'm in control of the skeletons and a demon.
let's have Adeline.
Which one is this?
Let's have Adeline control
Adeline?
it because she's got a little
Alright,
bit more
Adeline.
experience with stuff like this.
Okay.
And I'll
Alright.
give you the stat block if we need to use them. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Give me the finger. You do not understand its purpose.
I think I understand enough about it to wield it.
What does Exodus do? Azul? Anybody?
Does he say anything to me?
The guards are all like basically ready, right? Because he's speaking to
I'm
everybody
just
in their
ready.
mind telepathically. And for his model, I have his like hand, near his head, kind of like Professor X.
I'm just, if he's reading my mind, all I'm thinking about is killing him. So
He doesn't appear to be provoked, so he must not be like fully reading your mind.
okay.
You
so we'll just
resist
say,
the you resist the will of the king, Arno.
You know, in my eyes, you are no king.
I will have to teach you a lesson. Roll initiative.
Here we go.
He says, "Kill Istra." He says, "Kill Istra," and you recover the finger. Okay.
it's so close to a 20.
The Viggal line dies today. All right, I'll roll for this guy.
Wow, our entire initiative sucks.
Well, I rolled a 3 for
Yeah,
the
but we've got a
BBG.
bone devil on our side.
Yes.
Arno's okay. So is Zool.
I rolled a natural 20 with the guards.
Of course you did.
I rolled a 3 for Ian.
Oh, good. At least
Adeline?
Good, I
one
get to
other
go
match.
before him.
Adeline, this is called a Spine Devil.
Okay.
So you need to roll initiative with the Spine Devil. I believe.
Yeah. Let me pull up that stat block.
No, that's not a Spine Devil. I'm sorry. What is it called? Damn it.
Bob?
Devil?
Barbed Devil.
Barbed or bone?
Barbed Devil.
Barbed. Okay,
If
yeah,
I
those are two
disappear-
very different things.
It's because my power went out.
Oh boy.
Gotcha.
Good to know.
My lights are flickering a bit, and it's a
Oh my
thunderstorm out.
The thunderstorm
There you
excuse?
go.
Yep. Well, actually, I gotta get my goldfish walled.
So did anybody roll higher than a 20? I don't think so. Adeline, what'd you roll
The
for
devil
Barbed
got a 17.
Okay, so the guards are up first.
One second, I have to go feed pet my cat.
Okay, I think the devil's up next, which I've actually named as Zazgilch.
Excellent.
Adeline. I'm trying to see who else is in initiative order here. I think we have Arno. And we'll have the skeletons also go on the same initiative.
Perfect.
Can you show again where the...
Barb Devil
the
is. I will
devil
give
is
you him
located,
permission.
yeah.
In a second. What did you roll? Oh, you rolled. What did you roll? Azul, 13. Okay, so you're up after that. Do you want to have your dragon out right now or no?
Yeah, he was sucked in through the portal too.
Okay.
He's on my turn.
Is anybody encumbered from carrying the gold?
No,
Are we
because
all below
left
this
the-
encumbrance?
Yeah, we left it behind. That's what we did.
We left the silver behind.
The
so-
silver was
Yeah, we
carried
left-
with the
we left-
skeletons, correct?
No, we just
Yeah,
left
we
the
left.
copper.
We left. No, we left a bunch of stuff behind in the actual thing.
Yeah,
Because we were like, we're going to fight. We don't want to be encumbered. We'll
Oh.
just leave it behind.
So everybody left the coin back in the treasure room,
we-
correct?
For the
The
anything
coin
that
that
wasn't
we
in the
didn't-
thing.
That we didn't bring in.
Yeah, the coin that isn't in the.
Yeah, so nobody's
Lantern or
carrying the
whatever.
coin. Istra
Yeah.
rolled.
At
What did
some
you roll?
point,
roll?
but
Istra?
it's not. It's not.
Istra rolled a natural
really
1.
now.
Or something. She was going almost. Istra's going dead last. Exodus
Oh,
actually
it
dead
was. It
last.
wasn't in that one. It was.
Oh,
It
I'm
was
dead
bad,
last.
but it wasn't in that one.
Fat goose.
I almost revealed my BBG there. Okay, so I have the initiative count up. You guys, you see that? So the guards are up
Where?
first.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Because I rolled a nat 20 with the guards. The guards move into position. One of them moves up to Istra, being instructed to kill Istra. I'm going to shoot first with the guys. So I'll shoot 3 times. I'll shoot once at Azul. Roll a 10. I'll shoot once at Arno. I hit you with a 21. For 4 piercing damage.
Ow.
The last guy shooting is going to shoot at Iskra before the other guy comes in. I don't hit you. I roll a 5. Now I will move these guys up. One guy moves up to exit and one guy moves up to Arno to attack. Cool. So I'll attack. The guy swings out with the spear into Istra. Roll a 9 so it misses. The other guy charges. They don't scream or like do a battle cry at all. It's kind of strange. You attack with exit and I roll a 14. I think your AC is like 18 or something.
Yeah, I'm good.
I roll the last one onto Arno. I hit him with a 19 for 4 piercing damage. So the soldier's turns are up. Zagilch is up. I'm going to give Zagilch permission to Adeline. So
Okay.
Gilch has 156 HP.
Cool.
So
Where exactly on the map is he? Because I can't
I have to
quite
give you
find him.
permission first.
Up
So
by
you
the tree.
actually, I don't think she can see him because of line of sight
Oh,
issues.
there it is. Yeah.
So until she
Yeah,
has
I don't see
permission,
it.
because he's way up here.
Yep. Okay. I
He's
see
up on
it.
top of the cliff, like waiting. Now he has a thing called hurl firebolt, or he can just jump down or something. I'm assuming, or he can't fly. He has telepathy of 120 feet, but he basically can hurl flames. But I've given you the chance now to, if you want to have him up there, Adeline, or do you want to have him below? Because you guys rolled a natural 20 with him, so now you can position him kind of where you want before the fight starts. Do you want to have him up there or down below?
He's gonna start up here and then he'll come down.
Okay, because he can't climb or anything. Basically, he's just up there hurling fireballs, hurling flames.
Well, in that case, I might have him come down.
He rolls an attack roll and does 3d6 damage.
Yeah. Alright, let me roll those 3d6.
Do you want to
Roll
roll an
that
attack?
roll.
You want to have him? So, okay, let's just establish something. Zalgilch is up top, throwing firebolts, or basically hurling these flames down at people. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Who's he attacking? I'm assuming he's attacking Ian because you guys told him to kill Ian, but I
yeah,
mean, he can attack
it's
the
gonna
guards
be-
too.
It's gonna be Ian.
Okay, shoot at Ian.
Alright, so the first one goes off. That's a 13 plus 5, 18 to hit.
Yeah, so roll 3d6 damage. As the Gil hurls a flame at Ian Parnish, the King of Stormbrook.
15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then it will make its second attack because it can make 2 flame attacks.
So what happens though is Ian has a reaction. You see him,
Okay.
he's got his model, has a staff, and his real picture. I'll put up this picture too. His staff like wisps of smoke a little bit. Embers of shadow, almost flame. You see him get hit in the back. He's like, ah! He notices it. You hear him like scream out. You see like a ripple almost like come around him. But then he uses his reaction. The smoke of the staff envelops him and he vanishes. As the smoke comes around him and he just disappears.
Cool.
There.
Okay then. Then the guy's gonna hurl flames at the spot where he just was at.
Cool.
I'll roll another d20. 5 plus 5 is 10, so I'm assuming that
You
just
see
hit.
flames everyone sees these flames being hurled down from a tree as Jakul has been summoned to the battle. Adeline is up.
Okay, it's my turn. Adeline looks out like, well, that's not great.
Jakul says in his mind to you, he says, a soul for a soul it is.
Great. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Soul for soul and all that fun stuff. Okay. And she will God, she can't do anything that's like useful. She will Eldritch Blast the guy in front of Arno.
Okay. As a plus 2 to AC.
Okay. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that does 10 points of force damage and 3 points of cold damage.
Nice. Yeah, and the cold damage is
And
from
then-
your thing. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to leave it up to you. Is if you want to, you can change your damage to Tao if you want to, essentially, right? Or the fire genie, or you can leave it as water genie, right?
Yeah.
For now,
I'll
we'll
keep
leave
it
it as
as
water,
cold
right?
for. Yeah, I'll keep it as cold for now.
Like the crunching sound of the force energy hitting him collapses the guard as he falls dead.
All right. The second Eldritch Blast Bolt.
Cheers!
We'll go for the one that's in front of Istra. That's a natural 20 for a
Nice.
27 to hit.
Same thing. You just blow. How do you kill him?
Well, that's 17 points of force damage, and then 3 points of cold damage, so 20 points total. And I want him forced to freeze over and then shatter.
Arno's up, correct?
Before I go, just real quick, can you roll another d20 just out of curiosity, see if you get the double?
Oh, yeah. I will go ahead and do that.
Just to
in
see.
case.
Just in
Just to
case,
see.
because that would be
No.
really cool. All right, damn. All right. So there is no sign of where Mr. Ian Parnish went.
Do you want to use your perception roll as your action?
It would take an action. No, I'm not gonna use an action. I'll just use a fireball and take out both those guards over there.
Okay. You want to use a fireball over where you just did
Yeah.
it? With the 20 feet?
Roughly about there, so because I did find a point where I can hit both of them. Right around. Was it
Okay,
here?
I'll make a dex save. If I don't pass the dex save, something else happens as well. The DC on the dex save is what?
My spell DC is 16.
I miss by 1. So they both are incinerated. As your
Come
fire
out, Mr. Parnish!
as your fireball blows them up, the king's guard are vaporized. Skeletons are up, right?
Yes, your skeleton's on.
I can give you permission if you want to, Arno. Is that going to help you, or you can just tell me what you want to
That
do?
would probably help.
Okay.
But in the end, I'm going to have the three of them swarm that one guard.
This guard with the
They're
exit
going
in?
to surround his ass. Oh, yes.
Okay. Exit in, you see the
So-
skeletons shamble over to you. And they begin to surround the last guard. The guard seems
Right.
unfazed.
So, let me pull up skeletons. All of them are melee. And as they are now flanking, it is +2, I believe.
That is correct.
Alright, so I need to roll 3 d20s. Do. Gotta love having a bunch of minions.
Oh, great.
18, 11, and 3.
Yes. +6 to each of them. So,
2 hit.
20. Alright, so 2d6 plus 4. 11. 11 points of damage as they
The guard,
just hack away.
yeah, all the skeletons surround him and begin to slash and hack and cut. As they impale the guard collapses. Azul is up.
Is there any guards left?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one over
Back
here.
left.
And there's
Oh,
one,
okay.
yeah, there's one over here.
Yeah, okay.
Chaz.
Azul just knocks an arrow and shoots at the one guy.
Okay. You have 2 attacks though, right?
Yep. Right. 26 to hit.
Yeah, your arrow slides into him.
Alright. And a 16 to hit.
That's just a hit.
Alright.
Your arrow pummels into his
First
shin,
arrow.
and his shin comes clean off from the basically the bow's pressure. It snaps
13
his,
damage.
yeah, it snaps the guard's shin in half, and he collapses down.
That's
Oh wow, these guys are so squishy.
Remove 2 arrows from your inventory.
Gotcha.
What else do you want to do?
Let me see here. My dragon will hold his action. Oh wait, no, I can't. That's a bonus action too. do anything. That is the end of my turn. You know what? No, I'll move more away from these guys. Let's see here. The dragons can move 40. I'm gonna send him up. Let me see here. I can get him up there a little bit.
You want to move him where?
There, 40 feet.
Okay. Getting
And
close to the guy a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move. 30 feet in this direction.
Animal abuse.
Bam.
It's an animal.
Just to spread us around a bit more. Yeah.
Istra's up.
Areas.
The guard before you has been destroyed by Adeline. The shock of her force energy and shatter. The man's like, most of them shatters right in front of you. Collapses to the ground. What do you do?
There's no more bad guys, right, that I can see at least.
Unknown.
I'm gonna call Ian a giant coward for hiding and taunt him that he needs to show himself. And then I'm also going to move, let's see. Maybe like right here. Cool. Can I like hold an action?
Yes. What do you want to do? You want to hold an action?
Yeah.
How so? Okay, you kind of move under there. Okay.
Yep. And maybe just
You
have
knock
my
an
bow
arrow?
ready.
To like
Yeah.
see if someone kind of comes within your line of sight in a way? Sure.
Mhm.
Ian is up, correct? Because I had to move him in the initiative order ahead of you exiting because you rolled a 0. How much damage did Ian take there? By the way, from that fireball?
Oh, he was in there? Oh, shoot. I
No,
didn't
not
know
from
that.
the fireball, just from Adeline's
Oh.
firebolt.
Oh,
Oh,
from
damn.
that thing, from the other guy. Let me double check. That was 15 points of fire damage.
Ian reveals himself. He's up on top of this cliff now. He's up here. He casts magical spells. Arno, you can use an Arcana roll. The DC is, I believe, 15 to identify the spell he is casting.
You got it. Arcana.
Could I also try to do that with, because I'm also proficient in
That is correct.
Arcana?
12.
This helps out with like counterspelling stuff.
Unfortunately, I did not have the chance to learn counterspell
Nobody
yet.
understands it.
Nope.
What's happening? He's like, I am right here. He says into your mind. His turn is over. You see like a shimmer happen, like as a reflection of the sunlight around him. Something unusual has happened. Excellent is up.
Fine for you, eh? And start moving over there. And it's the end of my turn.
Okay. Guards are up. Arno, you see something strange happen in front of you. The head of the guard, it cracks. Something comes out and attacks you. I will put it out. It looks like cerebral. Wrinkles and folds across its brain, and has claws.
Yep.
I will reveal it. It's an Electivour. As it crawls out of the guy's head. I will link. He attacks Arno.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I think if it... So here's how it works. I think it attacks with its claw. Let me look it up again. 1 sec. So it attacks with its claw. No, it just targets the creature within 10 feet of it. You have to make this is an intelligence save, DC 12. Yeah, or just psychic damage and then int damage. Arno, make a DC 12 int save.
That's a 19.
So you pass, so no damage is taken. You're immune to the effect for now. The other guard happens to this guard as well. Listening to the obeys of Ian, it crawls after Istra. Istra makes a DC 12 int save. The other one goes up to the dragon. As all the heads begin to pop off of the guards, these brains essentially emerge out and begin to attack. So Istra...
Istra, yeah, your whole held action goes off, right?
Yes, so she shoots at the guy. Yeah, so it's as it's crawling towards Istra. Istra notices it. Istra can make an attack.
Yay.
She shoots at the intellect devourer. That's what it looks
19.
like. It hits. You hear it like the arrow puncture into the thing. It's unfazed as it only listens to Ian. Istra fails her saving throw. She takes 9 psychic damage. Plus, she takes 3d6.
It's not. She doesn't take 3d6. If 3d6 matches or is above her intelligence, I think something happens.
If he rolls 3d6 and is above your intelligence, your score goes to 0, and then you're stunned.
Oh, really?
Your intelligence goes
Yeah.
back.
Let me take a look.
It literally just... It can mess with your intelligence. So stupid characters...
I think this ability is a little overpowered, okay?
It's a little bit. There's a
So
reason why they're...
how about we'll do this? We'll make it another opposing roll. So Istra rolls an intelligence saving throw, and I'll roll 3d6. I roll an 8. Kind of just... This ability does need a nerf, but that's okay.
14.
So you pass. I'll say you take half damage. You take 4 intelligence damage as your brain begins just to seize up. Is that okay, guys, or you want to do it as is, written as is?
Your call.
Your DM.
Okay.
You're the DM. It's your
Yeah,
game.
it's up to you. How
It's
scary
our
you
game.
want us to feel about these monsters?
They're pretty
Want us to
scary.
be frightened.
Okay, so now it attacks the dragon. The dragon makes an intelligence save.
Alright.
This
Not
is
the
the last
brightest of creatures, you would imagine. -1 to the save. That is a nat 20, so 19.
No damage or nothing is taken with the dragon. I think there's one last one from this guard who died here that I need to do. We'll do it to Adeline. The skeletons
Oh,
get
fantastic.
attacks of opportunity. All 3 skeletons get attacks of opportunity on the creature.
Ooh, boy. Roll 3d20. Give me a second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Please kill them.
We'll give
Frightening
them...
creatures.
Oh, all of them hit. Holy shit. 14, 11, and 17, all +4.
Yep.
So that is... Let us take another look at the skeletons. 3d6 plus 6. 1, 2, 3. 14, 20 points of damage.
Oof.
It's still up. Barely. It gets squished down a lot. The skeletons impale it all with their spears and swords and items, but it comes to Adeline. Adeline makes a saving throw. DC 12 intelligence save.
Oh, thank God.
Passes. No damage. Soldiers are over. Jakul's up.
Jakul will once again throw some fire at Ian Parnish. Attack number 1 is a 10 to hit.
Unfortunately,
That
the bolt flies through the air and scorches into the mountain. Ian Parnish gives a little wince.
Alright, second one goes off, 18 to hit.
The firebolt hits. It splashes across whatever's around Ian Parnish. No damage is taken by Ian Parnish. Adeline is up.
Fascinating. Okay.
You just see the flames like envelop him, and just like go over his body essentially, and nothing happens. Adeline's up.
Adeline is going to kill this effing thing that's right in front of her.
Little squirmy thing. It's on death's door. It has 1 HP left.
Which is the reason why I show Pyro Savagery at
Cool.
15 to hit.
That is a hit. It only has an AC of 12.
It takes 13 points of acid damage as it comes up next to me, plus 3 points of cold. And I just go, oh my god, no. Nails get long, and just sort of like pierce straight through it and cut it in half if I can.
Acid and like gooey brain, like you hear the sound of it like squish up against you. As you slash a half, it scatters across the cliffs. Istra, we missed Istra's turn. Istra, as she gets hit by this thing, she has to make a concentration check to keep the portal open. So she rolls a concentration check, DC 10. The portal is still open. She passes.
11.
Just barely.
So Istra, that's just something, another variable in the battlefield, right? Arno's up.
All right, let's test the waters. I will look up at Mr. Parnish. Let's see, is he within range? I believe he is. That's good. I will attempt just a first level ray of sickness, just to see.
Let me look it up.
Just a little first level spell.
I think it might work.
I don't know if it'll work or not.
Let me take a look. It's a con
Poison.
save.
It is, well, that it is roll to hit.
Is it? Yes.
It is a roll to hit.
Yes. So you try to you point your finger at him,
Yeah, I'm just.
and
I'm
a
just
streak of
testing
like
some-
green energy like passes out and splashes up against it, and Ian laughs in your mind.
Shit! I should have cast bestow curse.
Skeletons are up. You see around his neck is the other bone, the other finger. Skeletons are up.
I suppose I'll just have them.
Try to hack down the little guy right next to you.
Yeah. Let's have them run over and just get rid of this guy.
Okay.
Protect me! Ah!
That's what they're there for, as your necromancer. As you slowly turn into the BBEG yourself.
Is there flanking? Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, that's not the best.
2 hit.
So plus.
No, actually all hit.
Plus 6. So all hit.
Yeah, you might just
3
hack this little
plus
goober
6.
down.
Oh, that is the worst damage roll. Oh, that's 10 points
Azul
of
is
damage.
up. Oh. Go ahead, Azul.
Azul now sees that the enemy is in the other direction. Rushes back 30 feet. Alright, in his bonus action is command to his dragon to squish the brain next to him.
Okay.
Alright.
You want to attack with the dragon, or do you want to try to attack Ian?
Attack with the dragon to squish the brain. Plus 6 to this, that is a 15. Plus 6.
The dragon swipes out with its bite, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, like, bites down in this damn thing.
Crunch. As a squish of brains and cerebrals like tries to bat you away with its claw.
Plus 1 plus my so 1d6. That is 8 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Okay.
Azul, is that the end of your turn?
And then I'm gonna fire my arrow at the brain next to Istra.
Okay. Yeah, you have a clear shot on that. You roll a 1 though, you might hit Istra. Oh, nice.
28 to hit.
It's already kind of damaged.
9 damage to it.
Nice.
Still up.
It's bloodied.
I'm gonna shoot again. This time sharpshooter.
Okay. Natural 1, you hit Istra.
Oh my god.
You hit Istra with the... Okay, so it won't be that super cruel. You just have to hit Istra's AC using the sharpshooter, so roll again.
Okay. 15.
Istra, what's your AC? I think it's 16, right?
14.
So it hits you with the sharpshooter.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Rolled minimum
16
damage.
points of damage.
You take 16
That's
points of
my
damage.
bad.
As, like, the arrow skids off the ground and, like, hits you right in the center of the chest, in the back.
I'm sorry, Istra.
Istra's up.
I am going to
And this is Zin's finest.
use my scimitar to try to, I guess, slice the brain thing.
Pull out your scimitar and slash at it.
Oh, Jesus, I'm rolling so terrible. I did not hit it.
Unfortunately, no. And that's your only attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ian is up, correct? Ian cannot see Istra, but he sees Arno. And he sees Jakul. He says, well, who are you? And he touches his mind. On Jakul, Jakul makes a... Let's see what type of saving throw it is. I didn't even give this guy any legendary attacks, guys. It'll be okay. It's either that or he does it to Arno. Actually, he would probably do it to Arno. Yeah. Arno, he's going to do it to you instead. Make a wisdom saving throw. Because you have the bone finger.
Oh boy.
You pass.
19!
You resist as his domination is about to go over you.
Oh my god.
Accident is up.
God.
How does Istra look?
Unknown. I don't know. How does Istra look? She took 16 points
Does she
of
look bloodied or-
damage.
I need
Yes,
someone. I need to test.
yeah.
I need someone to
Alright.
test if Ian can be hit by something that requires a saving throw, because I have an idea.
I am going to just attack the mind devourer that's on her.
Okay, you go down and you see the party is still being attacked by these little goobers.
It's 13 plus 1d4.
You take down your mallet. You swing it down.
17.
Brain
Please tell me
splatters
you-
all over
yeah.
the stones.
Yes, he Gallagher's it. Yes.
Alright, and that was, I guess, 10 feet of movement, so 15,
Thank you.
and then half feet, I guess it's like right there.
Yeah.
Alright,
From this point up, like if you're trying to climb, it's just half speed,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, you could climb up there for sure. Guards are up, or essentially the intellect devourers are up, if there's any left.
There's
There's
one next to
Arno, and there's one next to the dragon. Dragon and Arno. Let's start off with the dragon. The dragon makes an intellect saving throw. What does the dragon roll? Azul.
Oh, what?
So,
The Drake. What does the Drake roll? For intellect saving throw? DC 12.
Oh, not the greatest. This is gonna be terrible.
You rolled a natural
See
20
how-
before.
Yeah. -1 to this, so this is a 8.
You fail, so let me pull it up. You take the dragon
Not bad
takes
either.
9 psychic damage, and then I roll 3d6. You roll another intellect saving throw.
Alright. Not the brightest of dragons. That's 6.
What's the total intellect of the dragon?
I think it's an 8. Yes.
The dragon is now incapacitated. It is considered stunned. Its intellect drops to 0. It's in a coma. Arno makes a saving throw.
Intelligence, yes.
Yes, DC 12.
don't fuck up.
Oh, that's still a 12, but I rolled a 4.
Yo, yes. Arno the Wise passes. That's it for them.
Wow.
Zakul's up.
Zuku
Is that Gilch
made a
or something,
deal.
actually?
Yeah, made a deal for Soul to take out this man. So he is going to go. What's his movement? Let's see.
His movement is 30 feet.
Could he? Oh my god, I did not mean to do whatever I just
It's
did.
okay. I'll put him up here. You want to just
I
move
was
him
gonna
across the
say-
edge here? What are you trying to do
Yeah.
exactly?
I was debating figuring out if I could jump him.
Want to try to jump
No,
down
that's-
edge?
Long jump.
That's way too much. He would just whole flames again.
At Ian?
Yeah.
You do right.
Roll an attack roll.
Come on.
That misses. Second attack. Does a dirty 20 hit?
The flames splash against Ian, and no effect. Adeline is up.
That's what I think he'll do. Alright.
Is it that I was gonna dominate because Jewel there for a second?
Seeing this happen, should I hunger her doll?
Admittedly, I just need to know. I need to be able to see him for one. But
Okay.
if I can confirm that something with a saving throw can hit, I have a means of doing something. Because I can, if I know that he can be hit by saving throws, I've got hold person. I've got a bunch of options.
From the looks of it, no magic has worked on him so far. We
Well,
haven't
no.
shot at him.
Rolls
You know what
to
I
hit
could
have
do?
worked. Rolls to hit
15
have failed.
seconds, Adeline.
Saving throws.
I
have not.
look at Ian Parnish and go, aren't you a sweet one? What if you take a bit of a break? As I cast Charm Person.
It's a wisdom
Yes.
Yes.
save.
He
23.
still has to make saves. He still has to make saves. It'll work.
Yeah. He saved, but like I used it, so that's what I got.
This is so sweetie.
Alright. It's like, no, you can't try. Can't fault a goal for trying. And then I am going to.
Dare stand against the might of the king.
And I am going to move.
Kind of up the mountain a little
Right.
bit.
Yeah, climb up the mountain just a bit.
Nice. Arno's up.
You know, you want a finger so bad? I've got just the perfect one for you. And I am going to use my action to cast Blight through the finger at him. As I have attuned to the finger.
That's correct.
So, I believe that is a Constitution saving throw. I do not know what the DC is from the finger, as you did not specify that. But
Yeah.
I know it is a 5th level Blight.
Yes. So it does 10d8 damage, necrotic. I need to make a con save for half with him.
Well,
Con
98.
save 1.
He just rolled a natural 1?
No. I passed with a 17, so you roll 5d8 necrotic damage. As your once per day ability goes off.
Yes, 20 necrotic damage.
Okay. He has to make a concentration check. I pass with a 12.
Damn it.
Yeah!
And I will bow
Skeletons
and
are
then
up.
scurry forward 25 feet. So I am hopefully not... Actually, you know what? I could duck into the tent.
You want to duck into the tent like this?
Which is like scurry on forward, just so I'm out of sight. Just out of sight.
The intellect devour attacks you with its claws.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
roll a natural 20 for a critical hit. And I roll another 20 to see if I super crit. I don't. It's 2d4 plus 2. So it's 8 plus 7, 15 slashing damage as the claw slashes into your ankles as you try to run away. You kind of get a little cocky maybe, Roll a DC 15 con check or take a stack of exhaustion.
Okay. Nope, that's a stack of exhaustion.
You
Got it.
take one stack of exhaustion as your part of your Achilles is torn off. The skeletons are up. Skeletons are up. They're attacking
Well,
the
I like the vow time. Yep. Here we go. 3d20s. One of them got a natural 1.
Yes, you did
And
hit with one of
only-
them.
And
You +6. You hit with 2 of them.
yeah, so
Yes.
2.
We'll move the skeletons like this as this begins to surround them.
7 damage.
Not bad. Every bit helps.
Yeah.
Azul's
All right.
up.
Let me see here. I shoot an arrow at the intelligence devourer near my dragon.
Sure.
I'm gonna do sharpshooter against it.
Okay.
21
That is a hit
hit.
for sure.
Alright. 17 points.
Intellect
damage.
Devour is sniped right in the head.
Alright, then
We have to move you up just a little bit to shoot at it, though, because line of sight.
Gotcha. Is the intelligence devourer surrounded by the skeleton still alive?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
Another sharpshooter.
Okay.
Let's see,
Yeah.
19.
You splat. Is it splats? Ish is in a coma. Istra is up, correct?
I want to definitely do the healing surge thing.
Okay, sure. You want to use your hit dice?
Yes, please.
Lost Adeline. I think she just DC'd. Roll your hit dice. This is dependent on your class. Use it once per day. You're back, Adeline.
Yay. That was weird.
And then makes me roll. I'm sorry.
You also use your con. Do you have any con bonus? What's your con bonus? Your con modifier?
0.
So it's just a straight roll. You heal for 25.
Yeah.
As you use use 5 of your hit dice, but you are level 6. That's just your action. What else do you do?
Can I use my spider climb to kind of climb up the side of the cave wall, but like kind of over towards this way?
Yeah, it just doesn't use your movement. For some reason, I lost you. You went through the ground there. I'm going to pull your model back out. Where do you want to move your model
Sorry.
exactly?
Kind of like maybe up here, kind of.
Okay, like to
Ish.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move you kind of to like this edge of the cliff right there. Something like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
And I don't think I have any.
that's the end of
Yeah,
your turn because
that's
you use
it.
your action.
Yep.
Unless you have a bonus action. As a rogue, you can use cunning action and move again. Right?
Yeah, I think.
As a dash.
Yeah,
You want to move
no,
further,
I'm
or are
good.
you just going to stay right there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay. Ian is up. Ian rubs the boned finger and says, "Die, the Viggal line dies today." Istra makes a con save against Finger of Death.
Oh shit!
Cast at 5th level, or whatever it is. I think it's a 6th
A
level.
finger of death? What the?
Yeah, it's just a straight up roll. Yeah. No, wait. I'm sorry. That's not what he has.
18.
That's not, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. That's not what he has.
Finger of death is
Sorry.
terrifying.
I'm sorry. That's not the ability he has, I think. Let me double check.
Passed either way, so at least.
Yes, but you take
somewhat.
half damage, I think.
30 plus 78.
Let me just double check which finger he has.
Jesus. God damn.
He does not. I'm sorry, Istra. But let's not route Istra. What does he do? Well, he's going to do something else entirely, but he won't target Istra. He did see... we'll save that 19 now, okay? I won't rob you of the 19. But he did see... let me take a look here. Okay, this does do damage. He did see Arno go into the tent. If he's in range. He is. I can't move it down. So I'm going to assume it hits all you guys here. It hits everybody here, including the dragon. As he aims it down.
Ah, shit.
He hits you with some psychic power. Everybody makes an intelligence saving throw, DC 15.
Does that include me on the cliffs? And,
No, it does not
Epsilon
include
on the
you,
cliffs?
Istra, or it does not include you three. No,
Okay.
Alright,
you
so
you guys
saving
do
throw.
make it. Yes, including the skeletons as well. Group roll it. So
25.
Arno passes, no damage.
Yeah.
There's a nat
Intelligence,
one
huh?
on me.
Azul fails.
Shit.
Ooh.
The dragon automatically
skeletons.
fails. So you think
That
about
is correct. He fails any saving throw. Azul takes critical damage. As he rolls a natural 1.
The skeletons fail.
Skeletons fail too. I will roll damage. So Azul, you take... I don't want to... I'll just roll... We'll roll double damage. This is a new thing I'm testing here. If you roll a 1 or a 20. Like you rolled a 20 before, I think, with the dragon, so you took 0 damage. So even saves for half take 0 damage. If you pass a saving throw, you take no damage. Azul, you take... Okay, so those who failed the saving throw, including the skeletons, take 24 psychic damage.
All of the skeletons are dead.
Yeah. Including the
it.
dragon.
Zombies or skeletons.
The dragon takes 24 damage as well.
Dragon's poof on.
The dragon is dead?
Yep.
Okay. Let's clear out some of the bodies here. As the guards are dead. Arno, you passed, right?
I did. I got a
Azul,
25.
you take 24. Then I'm just going to roll damage. I'm going to roll 48 damage again.
What are you doing? You want to act mode on that?
24 damage.
Plus 17.
Plus
7. Oh
For
my
Azul.
god.
Are you out, Azul? Are you dead?
No, Azul's still standing, but he's definitely
Okay.
has a nosebleed from that
Since you
amount
failed,
of psychic damage.
yes. Since you failed the saving throw, you are stunned till you get to retry the saving throw at the end of your turn. Exodus is up. There's a wave of like your headache almost explodes.
I'm gonna just dash. So I get.
Are you trying to move, buddy? So what I do is I try to move. Yeah, there you go. Move up to the top there. Okay,
And that's the end of my turn.
awesome.
Actually, wait.
Okay.
Oh no, never mind. No.
You want an action surge or anything?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Soldiers are dead. Let me delete this other guy here. We can just remove him from the initiative count. Zilgilch is up. He's moved across the cliff a little bit, but where's Zilgilch going?
He's gonna come over here. And then he's going to do something.
Where should I go? Who should I kill?
He will hold flames again because how stupid does it sound for him to take a running jump and trying to land over here and like parkour his way over?
You have to roll acrobatics check or athletics.
He's
Got
good at
enough
that.
HP. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah,
He has a lot
can
of
go for
HP.
it.
He can make it.
The roll's got to be pretty high, so let's just roll it up.
Plus
stats
3
aren't
to
that high.
that to 21.
I would say it's probably got it. How many feet is that? You're trying to do
Not as
some like
much as you
Olympic
think.
jump. How much? Let me take a look with my measuring tool. 2. So that is a 40-foot jump. Or basically
so he
4
takes a
stories.
running. Yeah, he's taking a running thing, and then he's gonna parkour land with a somersault or whatever. It takes some
Those
damage.
bros at those, parkourers, guys.
The DC's got to probably be like 25 or something, right? To make a 40-foot jump. But you are jumping down, right? We actually look at the model.
So, yeah, because he's not like it.
Okay, he takes
The
40.
distance is-
Yeah, he falls. I'm gonna say he falls prone.
Okay,
He
that's fine.
stumbles down. He falls prone. The turn is over, and he also takes 46 bludgeoning damage.
It's fine.
It's half because it's not magical.
Yeah.
Yes, he takes 11, which is halved, or 22. Adeline is up.
So it's 22 halved to 11.
That is correct.
Okay. 1 second. Which will make that to be 145, right? Yes. Okay, there we go.
I was thinking about my other game
Adamley.
with the other finger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's not terrifying at all. Adeline. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me make sure this is it.
What do you want to do, Adeline?
Yeah. She's going to cast Hunger of Hadal.
Okay. What's the
It's
what's
a
the spell
20
level?
foot. It's a third level spell.
Okay. Ian uses his reaction to counterspell you if you're in range.
Uh,
I think the counterspell is up to 60 feet. Let me look it up.
Indeed, that is.
We've changed
And now I'm
counterspell,
50.
so it doesn't like work automatically. We make opposing rolls based on the DC of the spell and the caster of the spell. Could you have
I was
what?
gonna move after. I've cast. Yeah, I was gonna move after the spell, so it's fine. Okay, so we're making
Let me take a
opposing
look.
rolls.
Let me take a look. The range is 60, correct? So you're within range, I think.
Yeah, I'm at 50.
Yep. So okay. Roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Okay, just my proficiency, or like a Arcana, or
It's your. Let me take a look. Yes.
Or
It's,
is it like
so how it
more-
works? Let's roll d20s. Let's just see if we're in the ballpark.
okay.
I roll a 2.
No.
Roll a natural
No,
1.
God.
Ian is probably a higher skill.
I would have won.
Ian
My spell
counterspells
attack.
you
Yeah. Damn it.
Damn.
Okay.
because he's just a higher level spellcaster than you.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
figured
That's
it
good.
was-
Now he can't counterspell me.
That's correct. Adeline, is your turn over?
No, I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself flying speed for 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll give you flying right here. Boom. Like this. Cool, huh?
And I'm going to use that to move 30 feet. Oh my god, this thing.
So
is
you have to tell me
solid.
where you want to go.
Okay, I was trying to go right around.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Where do you
I
want
was
to go
trying to
exactly?
go like right here, like
Okay.
over on this area.
Just,
Thank you.
all you do is shift click your model. Arno's up.
Oh, shift. Gotcha.
You're in the tent. You feel this wave of like psychic energy like wash over you, but you resist it. You hear Azul scream in pain outside. Azul looks stunned. He looks paralyzed. You're muted, buddy.
I will just pop out the tent. Hey, buddy. Good luck. Just turn around, point up, and I'm casting Hold Person on Mr. Ian.
Okay. I have to make a wisdom save, correct?
Let me just confirm. It is Wisdom saving throw. DC a 16.
You see something strange happen as you cast Hold Person, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely no effect. Strange. Azula's up, correct? Or what else you want to do, Arna?
He might be immune for charm things.
Unknown.
No, that isn't charm, it's paralyzation.
Yes.
I will run down here into this area so he cannot see me anymore.
Yeah, smart. I like that. Azul's up. Azula's stunned till the end of his turn. He makes a saving throw.
Zul's like racked with pain,
Yeah.
blood gushing out from his nose from the massive psychic damage. He's like got vertigo. He's like so fucked up, and I'm gonna end my turn with how messed up he is and try and make another save. What is it, con?
It's an intelligence saving throw. DC 15.
An intelligence save. Okay.
Accident, you better fuck him up.
That is a 12.
So you're still stunned. Istra's up.
Well,
I don't even know what to do. If I move back here, or like maybe up here, would I have line of sight on him?
Surrender now.
Right.
Yeah, how I just do line of sight is I just line up the models. So you do have line of sight there. He's under half cover though, right?
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike, and that'll give me advantage on hitting him.
On your attack.
So,
Sure.
yeah. $27 to hit.
27. The arrow strikes, right? As you draw on the power of whatever gods that you believe in. The arrow strikes into it and repels and just ricochets off into the stone wall. No effect.
And then I'm going to use my movement from the Zephyr Strike to move back down to this area.
Yeah, the bonus action from that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Ian cannot see you from there. Ian is up. He sees Jakul and the other guy. He sees Exodin. I roll a d6. See if his ability refreshes. It does not.
We got a problem, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just leave our good old buddy devil guy here and go back through the portal.
He won't be able to take him alone. We know that much. It's the invulnerability that's screwing us over.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had counterspell. God damn.
Kind of in a pinch myself too, guys. He says, he looks over at Exodin and says,
I think we're literally at a standstill.
he says, he looks over at Exodin and he says, sleep. I just roll hit dice against you. I'll upcast it to a 3rd or 4th level spell. Let me see. I roll 2d8, so I originally use how many d8? 5d8 plus another 2d8, another 4d8, so 9d8.
And
Hit
then
dice.
if that totals matches
there's no
your
save.
hit die. Yeah, then you fall asleep.
40 hit points against Exodin.
Excellent.
40.
Your
So I think
HP.
he's still up. Exodin is
Please
still
tell
up.
me
He
you burned-
resists
we
it.
burned
You
a
like you feel
we
like
burned a
the
high level spell. We burned it.
Yeah.
well, just a 3rd level spell.
That's still a
Exodin's up.
high.
Yeah, it is. Exodin's up.
For us, 3rd level.
Get
You
him,
go
get
up.
him,
You
get
like
him.
Exodin. You're muted, I think, buddy. As you try to charge into Ian, you run headlong into like some. You just run headlong into something, and you're like
Alright.
paused as Ian looks at you and grimaces and smiles. All in due time, he says in your mind.
Fucking wall of force. God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Anti-magic thing or whatever it's
What do you
called,
do?
Shell. See them.
All in
Like,
due
can I
time.
feel it? Like, is like a hard barrier?
Yeah, it's a hard ass barrier.
All right, then. I mean, I'm gonna try to smash it, I guess.
Try to smash it. You wing down with your thing. Make an attack roll.
Damn.
Roll
12.
12. You're like mallet just like it like jostles back. It's like hitting like something, and it like reverberates back to your whole nervous system. It's just like, and Ian, you hear him in his mind chuckle. He says, "I told you to surrender now." What else do you do?
All right.
So then that was your first attack of 2.
I guess try to attack again. And
30,
20 to
20.
hit.
You feel like you're getting a sense of it. It's something like round, like that's around him. No effect. Zakul is
All
up.
right.
Oh God, what's a Dracul's intelligence?
Unknown. I gotta look it up.
Not high enough for him not to,
I stand Zakul up
Go.
using half his movement.
and he will use the rest of his movement to likewise come over and smack the shit out of this wall.
Roll an attack roll.
But
And of course, nothing will happen.
yeah, so it has 3 attacks. So, all plus 6. 19 on the first one, 21 on the second, and 18 on the third, and I'm assuming nothing happens.
Adeline is up. You see the demon spring out of nowhere to try to flank him with you, Exodus. And Ian stands behind some invisible barrier, laughing in your mind. Adeline is up.
Yeah. It's wall force. Okay. Okay.
Use Wall of Force.
I got an idea.
You've dispatched my minions quickly, but I will soon finish you off.
I cast Hypnotic Pattern.
How do you do it? Do you have to
yes!
get closer to him or no?
No, it's 120 feet, so I can be within 120 feet of it, and
Just gonna
a
mute Arno real
30-foot
quick.
cube. Yeah.
So it's a 30-foot
It
cube,
is.
correct? So how do you put it down?
Yeah.
To hit all 3 of these guys?
I-
Is that how we're
Well,
doing it?
I can, because it's each creature. Otherwise, becoming passing, I can't right control things, so I want to hit him. So I look up into it, and I weave my hands as sort of a weird reality-bending thing sort of appears in the air. around
Before you do
us,
that,
and you
your
hold-
fly spell that you cast on yourself, that requires concentration, correct?
It's not a fly spell. It's a
Just an inherent thing that you have, huh? Pretty cool, huh?
It is
It's not a spell.
Racial. It's
Okay.
not a spell. It's a racial
cool.
feat. It's a.
Everybody has to make a
it's a class
wisdom
feat.
saving throw, correct?
Wait, can't you put
yes.
it in the air? Like 30 feet
It
away?
is in the air. 30. I could put it 30 feet away, so in theory, only he's in it.
Okay, you just want to hit him with it.
Yeah.
Can you target like a point in? You can target a point in space, like out above.
I
here,
can
over
target
the cliff,
any
right?
point in space. Yeah.
Okay. I will just roll for Ian then. See, I'm such a nice guy. Here we go. It's a wisdom save.
It's yes.
He is. The saving throw is what? DC is what?
15.
He passes with just a 15. I thought it might be
It's a
16
good idea.
guys. That's why I asked. He does pass with a 15. He resists it. He's like, he almost is caught by it, but he blanks out and he resists it. Is that the end of your turn, Adeline, or what else do you want to do?
I will use my movement to. To move back, just I don't know.
Right there. Arno's up.
Yeah.
Arno's up.
I just had a genius idea.
Okay, I love it, Arno. What do you want to do? Your skeletons are all now disabled
I will
corpses as the
run
psychic
out.
link between them has been broken.
I have a question for you, Mr. DM. Just your rules. In theory, if I could summon something at a point I can see, I can summon it within a wall of force, can I not? That is the question.
What are you trying to do? You want to summon something?
I was thinking I could attempt to summon undead directly next to him.
You don't know where you've seen Exodin like bash against the wall of force up here. It's hard from your vantage point to see what's really happening because you can only see the edge of it. And unfortunately, your visage, you can't even put it really there. You'd have to put it like at the edge of the cliff. We'll make a roll. Is that what you want to do?
You know what? No, for the sake of this, we'll just make it easy. We'll do just an easy little saving throw on him.
Okay. What's the saving throw? Or what are you trying to cast?
Wisdom saving throw of Bestow Curse.
On Bestow Curse?
DC 16.
He will... Will he try to counterspell is the question. I'll roll a d20. If I roll a 10 or higher, he tries to counterspell you. Using his last 3rd level spot. Here we go. Roll a natural 20, so he's definitely going to counterspell you.
Alright.
Now we both roll d20s.
Here we go.
Well, hi, oh no.
That's a natural 20.
So he tries to cast it with I roll a 4. So this is how our counterspell work, guys. It doesn't remove your agency from casting spells. So normally, Ian would just counterspell you and GG, right? You would be, but Arno successfully, he tries to skillfully counterspell through Arno, and Arno pushes the spell forward, and the spell goes off. Now I make a saving throw with them. Is it a wisdom save?
Wisdom.
He passes.
Fuck.
The 24.
Damn it.
He resists it. He's like,
So wise.
there is no resisting me. Arno, is your turn over? You want to move back under the thing so you don't get
No,
beamed
I
down?
don't have enough movement.
Okay.
I
Azul
only
is
move
up.
25. I'm
Azul,
oh,
your nose is still trickling, but it's starting to recede a little bit. You have to make another saving throw, right?
Yep, gonna rack my brain trying to get free of this fucking spell. I can't save.
You looked over to your dragon, you see it's collapsed. You pass.
21.
It's not a con save, it's an intelligence save. You still pass.
Oh, it's an
we'll use the 18 that you rolled, right?
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
break out of the stun at the end of your turn. So that's the end of your turn.
My turn. Can't do
Istra's up.
anything.
I really don't have any idea what to do.
We can't-
Problem?
It lasts. Here's the thing: Wall of Force lasts forever.
I couldn't cast lightning bolt through it. The fry accident. Estra's up.
I'm just gonna hold an action to shoot my bow.
Okay. Ian is up. I roll a 6, so his ability resets.
Great.
This ability, was it that psychic mind fuck?
As you are there, like Istra is to get a readied shot on him, Istra peeks out. Right? She has to peek out to try to shoot at Ian, correct? Based on what she said before, right? So I have to move Istra like up a little bit, like up to here or something. Correct? I don't know, I'm just telling you guys. Correct?
That would be true, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mind. There you are. He projects out over Exodus this psychic ability, which hits. I will put it out. I don't know if it. I'm assuming it can go through stone, but no, it can't. It cannot hit Adeline. So it only hit Istra and Exodus. They both make intelligence saving throws, DC 15.
I did not pass.
I just want you all to know I can't actually hit him at this point. I can't do shit to him at this point right now.
A wall of
Yeah, I don't
force.
think any of us can.
So, an Exodus passes and takes no damage. Istra fails and takes damage. I'm actually rereading the Wall of Force spell. I don't think this could go through the Wall of Force either, because the Wall of Force is immune to all damage. But this is psychic damage, so it is different, and it is not an attack roll.
And psychic energy
I mean, if
passes
it blocks lightning, in theory, it would block everything.
Yeah, but it is psychic
If
damage.
it doesn't block,
It says nothing physical.
Or
Yeah,
nothing
the way
physical.
the reading I do on it is nothing physical can pass through the wall, but so anything non-physical can pass through the wall, including the psychic damage he does.
So in theory, what about magic beams then? Because those aren't physical.
It's up to interpretation if you want to do it. If you want to cast a spell or do something. Istra takes full damage. Let me roll it up. Istra is also stunned. Istra takes 13 psychic damage. Now something has changed in the battles. Now Istra is stunned. Interesting. Exodus is up. You resist it, Exodus. And you swing your mallet against the wall of force to no avail.
I'm gonna move so I'm not in a single line with Istra.
Ian seems to be pretty focused on Istra now.
It's there.
I mean, that's
You
the end.
summoned the
I
king.
can't do anything. So
I don't think
Zakul's up.
any of us can do anything right now.
The railroad is complete.
We need to wait for that wall of force to drop before we can actually hit him.
T minus 9 more minutes. Zakul's up. Is Zakul just swinging against it with this full
Yeah.
ferocity?
Yes.
Adeline is up.
Okay. About to do something incredibly stupid, guys.
Good.
I believe in you.
Something.
So I am going to use my movement, because I can fly, my full 30 feet to get up basically right next to Istra.
Level 6, guys. Figure it out. Your
Alright,
arrows
we're going
have
right
no
next to
effect
Istra,
in this
so.
encounter.
Sorry, how do I move with fly again? It's like
So, where do you want to move exactly? Just mark it off with your
Uh,
indicator.
basically next to
Istra?
God, sorry. Yeah, kind of next to Istra area.
You want to be like flying up though a little bit like this?
Yeah, that works. Because
that?
then I'm going to use. I was hoping to get within 30 feet of.
You want to get 30 feet with him? So we got to move a little
of
closer.
him, yeah. Yeah.
Like there?
I would then, because traditionally, those that work against wall of force include Misty Step, because
wanna
if you
Misty
get
s-
through it,
You can
So
get
I'm
through it with
going
Misty
to-
Step. We make a
I will
roll
then
though.
Misty. Okay, I'm going to try to Misty Step through it. What am I rolling?
It's just determined because you're kind
bad.
of, you don't know where the wall of force begins and ends.
I'm going to go right next to him.
Okay?
5 feet. Right next.
Ian is a man of keen intellect. And the wall of force is not exactly around him. So you try to move next to him. I would say he's positioned the wall of force to his maximum advantageous position. And you Misty Step to here. Do we want to make a roll?
Sure, to see.
Let's make a
where it's
roll. Let's
located.
let's give you kind of more of the benefit of the doubt. We'll
Okay,
get
so
against his
Arcana?
DC. Yeah, let's make it an Arcana roll, DC 15. 21. So I will say that you keenly remember, you see them like hitting it like right here. Will actually move your model. You're flying in front of him over the cliff. Like this.
I would then use. I wanted to be right next to him so that way I can then use my action
Yeah.
to primal savagery the guy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That concentration! Break that concentration!
Yeah, probably
Fortunately,
not.
it does not
Fucking
hit.
please! Oh,
Says well
It
hello.
doesn't hit, but
I like it. You're doing something. Arno's up.
Yay!
Okay, what can I do? I don't know
what you can.
anymore. I don't know anymore.
Hold the dead? I don't know. Seems like a good cantrip.
The way I
don't
think
have
about this
Toll
spell
the Dead.
is any attack roll, ranged attack, or melee attack fails against this spell.
How do you not have Told the Dead? That's a basic.
I have Chill Touch, not Toll the Dead. I'm
Why
a
Chill
wizard, not a
Touch?
cleric.
Just try it.
Cleric spell, forgot.
Fuck it, sure, Chill Touch. Fuck it.
Is it an attack roll?
Yes.
So it fails.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought so.
Azul is up. Azul, you've broken out of the stun, correct? You want to move your character, Arno, or no?
I ducked back under the hill.
Oh, that
yeah.
thing? Okay, cool. Azul is up.
See here. Azul climbs up here, which is half movement if I'm climbing, so 15. From there, I'm going to try and shoot him. Istra, seems.
Easter's coming to the same
Adeline.
effect that you did.
What? Be sure. Adeline's right there. I'm trying to like.
Okay, so you're trying to shoot him?
Adeline. I'm still trying to shoot him.
Roll
'cause
to
see,
attack.
Like, Adeline seems to be making contact through this position that she's
Adeline
in.
has
I'm trying
figured
to
it out
right
somehow.
here.
But she's moved herself into a very dangerous position.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna die.
Oh, we don't know
My
that.
my one hope was I was gonna be able to land that attack, so that way I could break the concentration.
It might attack, it might work.
I'm gonna try and shoot him. Sharpshooter.
Okay, roll attack.
Okay.
Oh god.
You
Does a
stand
12
against
hit?
the King of Stormbrook. It repels off the wall of force.
God. Even if I try to shoot past
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, because I'm within the
Istra
wall
is up.
force.
Istra makes a saving throw, an intelligence saving throw, DC 15. Hey, look.
I did not.
He just ran off. He's like, I'm not gonna shut your door.
God, I hate wizards.
So you failed the saving throw. You're still stunned. Ian is up. I roll a d6 to see if his ability resets. I roll a 2, so it doesn't. But you're in contact with him, so now his other abilities are kind of up.
Yeah. Yeah, am I dying?
No.
Me. It's like a shove action could just drop you. I mean, well, if
He
wall of
moves,
force
I
is
get an attack of
surrounding you-
opportunity against him.
That's correct. You feel something odd happen, like something is wrong. I make an attack with him. What's your AC?
14.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I am a squishy warlock. I'm just a step up from a wizard.
You guys see something really weird, like ripples of like waves within the air happen. It's unexplainable, but something is wrong for sure. Adeline, you feel like Ian's hair begin to pull around you. Adeline takes 15 psychic damage plus another 20 psychic damage from a critical hit. Are
So
you still
that
up?
is 35 points of psychic damage, right?
That's correct.
I'm still up.
Make a DC 15 intelligence save.
Great, yeah, sure, no problem. Yes!
You resist the stun effect, but you are now grappled with him.
Cool.
You guys see it's like weird, like the hair is like bending off of him in a way, and like Adeline is like, it's like the air is with her, and she's like grappled. Ian's turn is over. Accident, he just says like, and Ian says to you, I wonder how you will taste. Accident is up.
I'm just gonna prepare an action to attack him be able to? Am I able to print action to move towards them and attack if the barrier goes down?
Yeah, how it works is if you have a ready to action, you get one attack. It's like.
But can I also
it's your
move?
reaction. No, you get basically a reaction. That's how I figured it, as a ready to action. Mm-hmm.
Well, then I guess I can't do anything. So that's in my turn.
Jakul's, I'm assuming can't do anything. Adelina's up.
Okay, so I'm grappled, correct? And just grappled?
You're just grappled. That's correct.
Okay, which means that I can attack.
You can still attack. There's no disadvantage. You're not restrained or anything.
I will primal savagery him.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I can do. That's a 26 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
As he brings me in close, I'm like, hey man.
Okay.
Nails get clawed, go through his face. 11 points of acid damage and 3 points of cold.
So 14 damage in total?
14 total.
I'm praying.
Okay, so now I make a concentration check with him to see if it drops.
Drop
Probably
wall
not.
force. Drop wall
It doesn't.
force.
Roll a 19. You've maintained
I
his
figured.
concentration.
I figured, but no reason not to try.
You're grappled with him. It's strange as he stares deeply into your eyes. Something bad is about to happen. Arno's up.
Cool. Can as a bonus action, can I healing surge? Or is that an action?
It's an action, the healing surge.
Damn it, I thought it was a bonus action. Okay.
No, with a bonus action was the potion thing, right?
Oh, right.
Do you have any potions on you?
No.
Arno's up.
All right, I'll step out and try the old faithful again. Hold person, even though I doubt it'll work.
Arno makes an Arcana roll before he casts the whole person.
Oh, joy.
It
Oh,
failed last
joy!
time.
26.
Some type of disguise spell is on Ian. Not all, is all what it seems. And you almost complete the incantation to cast hold person. You're like, is that something?
He's not a person at all.
I figured
Oh,
as much.
shit.
I thought I figured as much from all this psychic stuff. I was like, God, he's one of those tentacle guys.
No. No.
Arno,
He
is
is
that the end
not
of
a
your turn?
mind flayer. Please don't tell me he's a mind...
Azula's up.
Yeah.
Oh man, what can I possibly?
That what makes it with those all these miniature mind intellect vowels.
All right, I got this. I
The
think.
fucking mind flayer.
Alright,
God.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm
6,
going to
7, 8.
die.
Okay, that's 30 feet. I'm gonna use 60 feet to climb as much as I can.
Yeah,
I
you can get
guess.
up there. You can get up to where you were
Alright,
putting your
so
model.
it's-
Yeah, right there.
60 feet.
Yeah, probably right about there is how far you can move. When you climb, it's just
Alright.
double movement.
All right. I'm going to blast the spell slot to summon my dragon.
Again?
Next to Ian Parnish. Can I do that?
It's already kind of tight in there. How about you make a roll? You make an Arcana roll.
Arcana roll? I'm not good with Arcana. +3 to this. 6.
Unfortunately, no. You put it out there or next to Jakul.
Oh god, I'm about to die. This is a mind play. I'm literally about to die. 'cause
Unknown.
I'm grappled by
Istra's
this
up, correct?
apple. Which means it's
Yes,
gonna eat
yeah.
my brain.
Istra's
The
up.
intelligence save.
Yes, at the end of your
Sure.
turn. That's correct. You're totally stunned.
So I would roll
I
it
did-
now
I
to
did-
see
I
if I
jumped
Yes.
can get out of it.
Yes. DC 17.
It's such a bad idea. Why did I do this?
So
We
close.
missed- I'm sorry. It's actually DC 15. You actually break out of it. It's not DC 17, DC 15. You break out of it, but that's the end of your turn. But you're no longer stunned. Ian Parnish is up. I roll a D6 to see if his ability resets. It does. He looks down. He looks to his left and sees Jakul. If we do it like this. Do it like this. Let's see if I can do it like this. 90 degrees. Yeah, 90 degrees is that. He actually will hit all of these models with the Mind Blast, including Adeline. So he hits Adeline, the dragon, Jakul, and Azul. All of you guys make
Great,
DC
six.
15 intelligence saving throws.
Come on, be high.
There.
Hey, I wasn't the one who summoned this guy.
21.
Azul passes.
If we knew he was
Adeline
a
fails.
Mind Slayer.
You know,
Jakul makes a
well,
save.
if he didn't have
The
Wall
barbed
of
demon
Force,
makes a
it'd be
save.
a lot
There's a
easier.
custom roll.
I need some water.
Passes.
Yo, why? You should have gotten last
The
time.
dragon makes a
Nat-
saving throw.
Oh yes, dragon.
I wish the nat 20 was on Adeline, not the devil, because I don't care
He
about the
passes
devil.
well. Wait, what's the intelligence of the dragon?
An 8.
-2, correct?
-1, yeah.
Minus 1.
-1, he passes barely. So it only hits Adeline, but that's all that really matters, I guess, anyways, at this point. Adeline takes 48 psychic damage.
Is-
Goodbye,
how much
old
was that?
friend.
19 psychic damage. Adeline is now stunned. Or she's actually unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
I will do this to your model. Boom. You guys see Adeline flying there? Her body like slides against the wall of force, like it slides under it and touches to the rib. But you see like the illusion of Ian is like strangely like doing something to Adeline. Adeline, that is the end of Ian's turn. Adeline is still grappled, so she doesn't slide down all the way. Accident is up.
You gotta do something.
Oh god, I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
You're gonna need something quick, or Adeline's about to get something happen to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my brain eaten. If it's mind flayable.
The portal
I
is
guess
still open.
I'm gonna just take a rock near me and toss it straight up and have it land vertically above him.
Cool. I like that.
And does it go through, or is this the barrier above him?
You make an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
It's a dexterity attack roll because it's considered a range attack roll. So it hits, and you see the stone like hit the top of the wall of force and just like scatter, and you see it fall over the edge of the cliff. As the wall of force has completely like enveloped him into the cliff, and essentially. And then Accident puts it together. Maybe you have to like dig under or something, right, to get actually under this fucking stone that's like lipped around the edge. Jakul is up, correct? Unless Accident is going to do something else.
So what kind of material am I standing on? Is it stone or clay
It's
or what?
made of stone. It's like earth, crust of the earth. It's like hard rock, iron.
I'm gonna action surge and lightning breath the stone around the circle if I can,
It's just like a
or
dex
around the wall.
save.
Of force.
Yeah, so you making it do lightning damage.
Oh, not. It's a 13 dex save. I don't.
Yeah, but you just do the lightning damage against the.
All right. 13.
You see like bits of the stone begin to break off, like as you breathe heavily down into it. Sparks are hitting near the rim of the edge of the wall of force and where the rip of the stone is happening. And then you do see a way to get in. It's a way in is starting to form. But the way the wall of force is set up, it's like he set it up like to where it's very difficult to get around him, correct?
Is it big enough for me to like crawl through it yet? No.
No.
All right. And that's
Jakul is up.
Jakul seeing that go, plan is made, and will start to attack the ground to try to.
He wants to try to dig his
Get
way
in.
through it. Okay. As people are frantically trying to get to Adeline before something bad happens.
I don't think it's going to be in time, but that's fine.
So, roll some damage.
Okay, so in total, all three of the attacks, which would be 3d6 plus.
You actually have to roll attack rolls. The stone is by as an AC of 12.
Plus 6 to that, so that's fine.
That's your first attack.
Second attack. The last
one.
one doesn't hit.
So you
but
hit
the
with 2 of
first
them.
3. Yeah.
You're like, are you? The lightning sparks from Exodin is there, so you're like digging over here. I'll move you up a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to get in. Adeline goes unconscious.
Add a d6 of acid damage, whatever damage you do to this stone.
15.
As the dragon's magic helps.
It's got to be like stone has got to be like resistant to this type of damage, though, like piercing, EPS damage, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, right? Just stone.
Yeah. So it's 15.
It's working.
Plus 6.
It's working. It might take another round or 2. I mean, right?
Now that guy's claws are considered magical.
Oh, that's right. Are they considered magical
Yes.
attacks? So it goes right through the stone like butter. One more turn, Jakul can get in. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Adeline is up. Adeline makes a death save. I'll make it for her in secret. Adeline also takes a stack of exhaustion when she drops to 0.
That is true.
Arno is up.
Adeline. Heads or tails?
Yes. Heads, go for it. Just do whatever you want. It's fine.
No, because right now, this is to see. Heads? Alright, he's come to the decision. This fucking kid is worth more than this goddamn finger. So he'll tear it from his wrist, from his forearm, and just shout, "You want the finger? It's yours. Leave the girl alone."
What do? You just hold the finger up? I like it.
I'm just holding it up. Drop her. Leave her
Okay.
be. Let us pass.
By the way, if you drop me, I'm...
Stormbrook is yours. Drop.
He says it. He says it into his mind. He says, "Leave it on the ground, and walk towards the portal." He's commanding all of you, as Arno has
Not
basically offered a
until
peace offering.
my friend is down beside us.
You have my word. What do you guys do? So we're just pausing the initiative right now as Arno is trying to do something. Unless
I do
someone
not wish
acts in a
for
turn
us-
of aggression.
I do not wish for us to be enemies. I have no business with whatever it is you're doing.
I said drop the bone finger. You understand little of its meaning.
You put her on the ground.
It's almost like she's like levitating in a way because of the illusion. He puts her like near the very edge of the cliff. And he appears to have, it's unknown if he's still grappled with her, as he's sort of waiting for you to make your move as well.
I will place it down on the ground and take a singular step back.
And go through the portal, all of you.
Only if she comes with.
He looks to see if Exodin and the other 3 players that are around him begin to back off. I also roll a d6 to see if his ability refreshes. Unknown if it does or not at this point. I also make another death save for Adeline as time is passing. Adeline, I rolled a natural 2. Adeline takes a stack of exhaustion. When I roll a death save that misses by 5 or more, she takes another stack of exhaustion as she begins to bleed out. What do you guys do?
Make this quick.
So
I'm up using the action.
You're using your. So here's what I'll do. Is I'm gonna just mute Arno as the yelling from the roommate is a little bit loud again. I'm gonna run through the initiative count as you guys get a round to do something. Really, this is what Ian has done. Azul, you're up right now. And then we'll go back to Arno and kind of do it. What do you want to do? You said you want a healing surge?
Yeah.
So roll the hit dice that you want to use. Istra, what do you want to do?
With the Zephyr Strike thing, is that similar to Misty Step? Could I get to where Adeline is, even though she might be still inside that thing?
I don't think so. I think it just increases your movement speed. But that's a great question. Because that's a really OP spell. So I call it Zephyr. So I have it as called a Zephyr movement. It's a passive ability that you gain. It's just plus 30 movement. It's not like teleportation.
Okay.
What are you trying to do, Istra?
I was trying to get close enough to cast Cure Wounds on her, but
Okay.
I don't know if I can do that.
She's still within the wall of force for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I can't
'Cause I screwed
do anything.
myself over.
What do you want to do?
Okay.
Ian has
I
commanded
did
you
it.
all to move to the portal. As Arno has dropped the stone bone finger on the ground. I will put out the bone finger on the battle board.
As the healing surge activates, Azul starts walking towards the portal, maybe even running, because he knows she is bleeding out, and this needs to happen now. If we,
I'm going to move your model to there.
It happening. The dragon also starts running with
Flying down.
yeah, running. It doesn't have wings yet.
There's
so
the
it just
bone I
runs
put in.
down.
Just flies out. I'm flying it towards you, Azul, like this for now. Istra, what are you doing? You're still kind of readying yourself, or are you retreating?
Yeah, I guess I'll just come down, I guess, to like here.
Okay. Ian is up. I've described what he's done already. Exiting.
So, how close are we to getting through to the barrier? I had to go to the bathroom when the.
So what has happened is Arno has put the bone finger down to try to negotiate. Are you
Yeah,
being
I get that.
hostile and trying to dig through still?
It only that depends on how close we are to digging through.
Jakul is making good progress on digging through. He had about one round to go. Ian stares over his shoulder and sees you there.
Yeah.
And he says into your mind, retreat if you want your friend to live.
So, and if combat resumes, what's going to be the turn order? Just back
I
from.
will go back to Arno. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to continue to dig from.
Exodus is hostile, correct?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just start off an Exodus turn, correct?
If that's what we. Yeah.
You guys see Exodus begin to dig. What do you guys do?
Kill him!
Look,
We don't care for the dragon. Take him, but leave the girl.
Exodus
he will
begins to
attack-
dig. Okay, Arno's trying to
I
plead.
want to continue digging from where the fire demon was.
Sure.
Digging.
Roll attack rolls against the stone. The AC of the stone is 12.
Just
By
got
the
her
way,
killed.
the demon is also digging because its deal was to kill Ian Parnish. So.
Well,
I know, I'm fucking
Jakul listens to the group, though.
Oh,
He
okay.
listens to the
quite
group,
sure.
really. I mean, yes, you guys have ordered him to kill this king, but he also sees that you were the original person to give him the order, and you have dropped dead, essentially.
14
Okay,
damage.
14 damage of
His
stone.
weapon is magical. Just throwing it
I'm
out.
saying that there is an effective way for you to crawl under and to get under there, but to fight him. So this is the way the wall of force. Let me put out the wall of force. Kind of shows an example to show you guys kind of where it's at. Something like this, right?
Okay.
So it's got to be something like that, where you're now digging, and you successfully have enough way for next turn to get it through there, exit in. Okay?
So I couldn't do it this turn.
Not this turn, because you've damaged the
Alright.
stone
Action
enough.
surges.
Yes, you could action surge and get through if you wish.
I already action surged.
Okay.
That because I tossed the rock up.
Jakul can get through. Jakul's kind of already through it the way I positioned it. But the way I'm trying to position the wall of force, because I can just position a point in space, is it's really kind of like this, right? It's really near the edge of the thing. That's how Adeline was able to float in front of him. What is Jakul doing? The demon.
Otto is the one. Oh, God. That's such a hard question to ask, and it's very quote for me personally, because from
Do you want me to do it as
My
the role playing as a DM?
yes, please.
Okay. Jakul says, I listen to my master. He stops, but he's cautious, and he begins to back away slowly. And he looks over at Exodus and says, Jakul looks over at Exodus and says, well, actually, I'm going to move Jakul back. Jakul looks at Exodus and says, what should I do? That's probably what he would do. As Exodus breaks away the stone.
Can he counter grapple Adeline?
Good question.
Do you want him to pull Adeline out of the wall of force?
Yeah.
So how I'm going to do it is takes the full movement to move through.
Okay.
And Ian says, you're not through the portal yet. This appears to be hostile for Ian. And I make an attack roll. We'll make opposing rolls as you try to grapple Adeline out of his grip.
Oh, it's
Okay.
that part. Okay.
So you have to make a roll with Jakul. It's a strength check. I make it with my dex. Roll a 16.
Okay. Me make the roll,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're rolling a demon. You
Come
do
on,
not
demon.
pass because you roll with your strength, right?
Yeah.
Apparently,
so that's a 9.
Adeline is still in control, as Jakul is considered hostile. Adeline, I already made Adeline's death save, but don't roll it again. Arno is up. Arno has said like, hey, just whatever. But what does Arno do now? You see Jakul trying to grapple and wrestle Adeline out of his grip. What do you do, Arno? I don't know if I got you muted, buddy. No, you're not.
No, I'm just trying to decide what I'm gonna do.
Level 6? Easy mode, right? Just a CR8, guys. It's no biggie.
Tell him to give Adeline to the devil guy.
You're
Says-
mute.
Retreat.
Pass Adeline to the devil. We will walk away.
Yeah, don't.
If the Dragonborn means to harm you, then he is no friend of ours.
You make a persuasion roll or a deception roll, depending on what you want to do. I make a counter roll with insight.
This is entirely honest.
Wait, I gotta go. Run.
I rolled a
Because
19 to try to
Yeah.
see through the deception.
there is no deception. He is entirely
Persuasion.
honest. It was persuasion. He was entirely honest. As of right now, Accident is now his enemy.
Okay. Azul is up.
So it's a weird position. The wall of force is still up. There's absolutely nothing you can do to stop or any of this. So he just further walks to the portal, looking up at the scene, wondering how this is all going to turn out.
As a note for my movement, can I have moved just to the portal, just in front of it?
You're like with Azul right now. You guys are still
Yeah.
like trepid about entering.
I'm not. I refuse to leave until I've got Adeline at least stable.
Okay. You guys are trying to make me think too. Estra's up.
If it wasn't for wall of force, we would have ended this guy already.
I know.
You saved my dumbass character. I'm repaying the favor.
I
Estra, what do you do?
appreciate it.
I feel like I should maybe go back up here just in case they do get Adeline, so I can cast
Cure
Cure
Wounds.
Wounds on her.
The party seems to be like somewhat non-hostile in a certain way. Ian Parnish is up. What would Ian Parnish do?
His ultimate goal is
He
brain.
is. His ability
he's
did
power
reset
hungry.
as well. Well, yes, it
He
is.
wants the bone.
He
there
says,
on the ground.
very well. and he takes his staff and like smashes the staff. The wall of force goes down, but Ian goes invisible when he does it. And something happens. That is the end of his turn from now, as he uses 3 more charges out of the staff. Exodus is up. The wall of force appears to go down.
Never expected a lord to follow through with his word. And I'll just begrudgingly walk away towards the portal. I'll carry Adeline over to Istra and then walk towards the portal.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. You're like dragging... So, you're dragging Adeline towards the portal, correct?
I was going to take her to Istra because
Okay.
I'm not going to bother trying to do a medicine check.
Okay, there we go. Jakul's up. Adeline has to make 1 more death save, guys.
What's Jakul's wisdom?
I don't know.
14, so +2.
Command him to stabilize Adeline.
With the
He
medicine
will
check?
try.
He's
Yeah.
not proficient in medicine. I mean, what is a demon going to learn in the abyss, guys? They're definitely not going
And
to learn
he's also a
medicine.
bunch of spines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just him, like, touching her is, like,
Alright.
dangerous. Here's a picture
Can
for
he-
reference.
Yeah. Can he command Istra to heal her right now?
No, because Istra's turn is not up. Azul says, I am ready. Adeline is up. I make a death save. So, Adeline, I failed the first death save, so you get to make the last one, because you're on death's door.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's a con save, correct?
No, it's just a d20
No,
roll.
it's just a straight D20.
It's just a straight D20? Okay.
Get above a 10, and you're
Is this
still
going to be
around.
the second character I kill in a week?
Can I roll a physical dice?
Yes. You just have to have the
Okay.
camera show us.
I offer
Yeah.
you
The golden
Give
snitch?
me,
the blessing of the
Yeah.
golden snitch, the blessing of my
me-
boss dice.
give me 1 second to position my camera to do it.
Cool.
Uh,
Rest in peace.
Actually, God damn it. Can I do
Your
can I
turn
do
is
the medicine
over.
check?
So how it works
Yeah.
with the medicine check is if you fail the roll, you actually do damage to her and she dies. Are you proficient in medicine?
No.
No, you can't do it.
I don't think any of us are proficient in medicine.
Maybe Arno is.
These guys aren't a group of people who know
Arno
how to
is
fix
not-
someone.
Actually, yeah, no, Arno is not yet proficient in medicine. I was planning on getting him that soon.
Okay, Adeline, you gonna roll it? Play the super dramatic music. Here we go. It's out of focus, but we'll just trust her. What'd you roll? Oh boy. Oh, did she roll it? I don't know. Oh, she's trying to get in focus. There we go.
Oh boy.
10. So she
Oh my
she
god.
doesn't stabilize. She just has 1 successful save.
Oh no.
Arno is up. You're near the edge of the portal.
I don't know if you're still here, Mr. Parnish, but I know enough to know that you are not. Certainly not human. Stormbrook and the finger are yours. Leave us be. Leave Istra alone. And we
That
will
was
walk
stressful.
away.
Okay, what do? Arno? Do you step through the portal or do you wait for everyone?
I am waiting until I see that Adeline is stable.
Okay. Azul is up.
Tool, enters the portal.
You step through the portal?
But he steps through the portal. He pulls out his bow. And like he's ready in action to shoot Ian Parnish as soon as he grabs the finger.
Okay. Istra's up.
I am definitely going to cast Cure Wounds on Adeline.
Thank you.
Adeline
By
is
the way,
now...
that 10 was the most stressful like moment ever.
And I give you 5 whole points of.
I don't. It's health.
She has 2 stacks of exhaustion. Adeline's or Istra, that's the end of your turn, or what else do you do?
Yeah, I'll start to just kind of move down towards the bottom.
The bone finger remains on it. And I'm going to assume like we're kind of just breaking combat in a way, unless someone wants to do something funky.
I think we should try to grab the finger and get through the portal, but that's just...
So Istra kind of whispers that, I guess, to you guys as you guys are climbing down. So I'm going to just move you guys down here for now. You guys get another round if you want to do something else.
I'm walking at this point.
I kind of stagger walk over to Arno.
I prepare a spell instead of my arrow.
What spell do you prepare?
Tangle.
If you don't cast a spell within 1 round, the spell is wasted. As you hold the spell.
As soon as the key levitates, or
Your mind goes quiet.
Ian Parnish, I will cast a spell.
Yeah, your mind goes quiet. Apparently Ian is waiting. Ian is up. Ian... Arno makes a perception roll, as he's kind of the one that's down near the portal.
Alright.
And the one that's kind of just looking for things.
9.
I rolled a 15, so I beat you. Exodus is up. I don't beat you, Ian beat you.
I'm just going to walk through the portal. I'm gonna be very upset about it. I'm gonna be dragging my sword along, kicking some rocks along the way, and that'll be it.
You're on the other side of the portal with... Azul. Azul's bow is drawn. His bow is at full tension. Jakul looks over to Adeline and says, "What now? My mission has failed."
I will pat Istra. She's in charge of you now. And I will stop paying attention to him, and when it's my turn, I am walking through the portal.
Jakul says, "That was not our contract. You have broken it." And Jakul erupts into flame and vanishes. As a contract to kill Ian Parnish has been broken, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
You assume that he's gone back to the abyss.
Yeah, and that's gonna fuck with us real bad later. Adeline will walk up to Arno, put her hand on his shoulder. It's like, "Hi," and then she will walk through the portal.
Arno's just kind of still standing on the other side of the portal for now. What does Istra do as you walk by the bone finger?
You guys want to get this or leave it here? Arno?
Do you want him to keep chasing you? Because if you grab that finger, he will chase you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Already going to chase you because you're.
yeah, I do want to kill him though. And will this bone finger help us do that?
Istra's
Potentially.
taking a little too long. I don't know why I'm on Istra's turn. We're on Arno. Azul's on the other side, Istra, and then Ian's up. Ian's on the other side, correct?
But don't. What happens now happens.
What do you do, Istra?
Could I grab it and then run back through the portal?
As Istra takes a step forward to try to grab it. Azul's entangle spell goes off as Ian reveals himself and mind blasts everybody.
I'm
You're
already
a fool.
I'm in the portal, correct? I'm out.
That is not
I
true.
warned you.
How it works is Ian mind blasts you through the portal because Istra's the one holding the portal up, and everybody is hit
Oh my
You're all
god!
because
You're a
Istra wants to
fucking
grab it.
fool.
So here, let me do it like this. So it goes 90 feet. So it goes way out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like that. Something like that. So everybody gets hit. I gotta do it the 90 degrees though.
I use my healing surge, so I am at full health, so I
Yes.
can take this.
Good for you.
How it works is you have a ready to action, Azul, so you're like, your bow is out, like waiting for him to come out. But I mean, he just was like invisible, really. So I'm actually gonna play this a little dirty. He goes first, and then you go off with your entangle spell that you're holding, because your turn hasn't come up yet, so you can try to entangle him.
Alright,
Everybody makes intelligence saving throws.
got this. I believe in the heart of the dice.
I
You just
knew.
killed her.
I knew that you were
Killed her.
traitors. That you would try to grab the finger.
20.
If you just killed her,
17.
Istra, Arno's killing you.
Everybody makes intelligence saving throws, DC 15. You guys are rolling well.
24.
Istra fails.
Oh,
Istra's-
Arno's leaving her the fuck behind.
So here's what we're gonna do. Who all
Oh my
passed?
god.
Exodin fails too. And Arno. Arno, did you roll? Yes.
24.
Yes. Okay. So here's the damage to Istra, 23, and also to Exodin, psychic damage.
23 damage.
23 damage. And you both are stunned.
I'm also unconscious.
So Istra is now in a dying state, correct? Istra drops dead. Now, as Istra drops dead, the portal seals behind her. Because she was the one holding it up. Arno, you have to make a decision if you're going to try to save Istra some way, somehow, right now, or the portal is sealed.
Is it slowly closing? Do I have enough time to say something to Ian?
This is up in the air. This is D&D, my
Because
friend.
I just want to say one thing to Ian before I walk through that portal.
Yeah.
I told her not to. The princess is yours. And I'm
Oh,
walking right through that portal.
Are you fucking? Oh
No.
And
my
the portal
God.
seals as Arno
The
was
one-
basically right next to
The
it.
one person he decided was more valuable than that fucking thing. The one bit of family he's decided he has left. He would do anything for his
Oh, great. Adeline and Otto, the Moto family.
Mhm.
Fucked up family. Woo!
Apologies, Istra.
Yeah.
He tried to warn
happened.
you not to pick up the finger.
I toggle the portal as the portal seals. Shh. You guys see
My
Ian.
spell go through?
Yes, it does. Do I need to make a saving throw?
Strength save.
Strength
Yeah,
save?
strength
Okay.
save.
What's the DC?
15 strength.
I pass with the 15.
Uh,
He has advantage to saving throws versus magic. You see Ian, as he slowly, the vines try to come up and reach him as the portal seals. He takes a slow step towards Istra and smiles as the portal seals.
Oh, God.
she's dead.
We can never go back to Stormbrook. You realize this, right?
Oh, I know. Stormbrook was his.
Oh, God.
He ate her brain, that's for sure.
Unknown.
Sorry, Istra.
It happens.
You guys are back in the temple of
And you get
the
to
Shrine of
see
Emos.
just Me?
Istra, you guys come through and Istra's not there.
Adeline's not focused on it. Adeline is walking through the Shrine of Emos back to the fountain area.
Isn't
And then
Adeline
she's
knocked out?
She drops. No, she has 5 hit points, but she's really fucking out of it. She
Oh.
drops
I am-
down to her knees.
Before you get the chance to do so, there is arms around you.
Okay.
But eventually Arno will step back and just kind of let you do your thing.
Adeline definitely breaks down crying.
Did I see Arno had a small chance of saving Istra and he just abandoned her, or no?
I don't know, did he?
Good.
I
Did
would have
you?
been stunned, so I guess not.
Oh, don't worry. He's gonna confront you shortly after. He just needs
Okay.
to. He just
Okay,
needs to
good,
take a
good,
long
good.
rest.
It's
He
crazy.
just wants to potentially get some spells back. We'll see.
Anline will grab onto you, Arno, and she'll whisper in your ear. I don't know what I am anymore. The last time I was like this, I made a terrible deal. I don't know what I want to do or who I am anymore. He wasn't there. Again. But the deal I have is not any better. I don't want to feel like this anymore. And then she will sort of stand up, and she's gonna go walking towards some space, maybe like the library or someplace, and she's just going to have her head in her hands, having a breakdown.
Okay.
I need 10 minutes.
Zul is frustrated as hell. He's like hits the ground, slams the wall. This is the guy they all seem needed to be taken down. He now that this person's that controls the city, he's that the vampires, and near his goal is we can't go back to the place where the bow is. He's frustrated as hell. He's like breaks, it's like leans against the wall, gets into a ball, and it's like this angry and this silent. They're like frustrated. The dragon, just like next to him, curls up next to him, and he's just balled up with rage that this failed, this happened. That the one woman that also had a connection to this bow, the person who had the bow, is possibly just eaten. That's his state right now.
After a 10-minute short rest, Arno is going to stand up, and he's
How long
going
have
to
I
go
been stunned
find
for?
X again.
What do you do, Exodus?
How long was I stunned for?
You break out of the stun as soon as the portal is sealed.
Okay. I mean, before Arno would have gone to taking a short rest, as soon as I get out of the stun, I would have looked around, seeing that Istra's not with us, but everybody else is there. Where is Istra? Don't all speak at once now.
Who looks up? She's fucking dead! We left her behind!
Who left her behind?
The portal closed as soon as she fell. There was nothing we could do.
Unfortunate. However, I do owe her my life, just as Adeline now does. I do believe we should at least see what fate she has met with Ian Parnish.
By all
Do you
means,
not agree?
go out there yourself. Look at the empty. Oh no, he doesn't know that he's up.
Was that area
there.
familiar that we were at? Like, did we walk through there to get to this temple, or that was completely unfamiliar terrain?
That
No,
was your
that's the camp.
campsite.
Oh, okay.
Yep. He's still out there.
We
10 minutes
failed.
away. We did. We failed.
My arrows didn't do nothing. It's like slams the wall. I couldn't do anything.
Arno goes to do a short rest, and Azul says there was nothing.
Arno is currently sitting by the fountain after having Adeline move off.
I would also do a short rest.
Okay. The Shrine of Emos is quiet. The sounds of the echoes of this long-forgotten place are hollow.
After the short rest, I'm going to get up and go find Exodus.
You find Exodus.
Ooh, mouse, what in the heck?
Are you coming to me alone? Is it just you and me in this room?
I mean, he's going into here, standing roughly at the doorway and just shouting, Exodus!
I don't see where we are.
I put you guys out on the map, I mean, but we're just kind of role-playing.
Got it. What I want to see most. What brings you to me?
What the fuck were you doing?
I see. I have a unnatural distrust of others, as you might be most familiar with.
You nearly got her killed
Oh,
by
did I?
digging under that fucking wall.
And you trusted his word.
It was our one hope of saving that fucking girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't seem to notice that she did come back with us on, like, another.
What, are you worried about the one left behind?
Seeing as
She's
she
dead.
saved my life, as well as Adeline's, lest you forget.
She is dead. Her soul moves on to the ether, and her body languishes.
You don't seem to be too upset about it.
I am not in the slightest. She made her choice to pick up that accursed finger.
An accursed finger that now makes him a far more dangerous enemy in the future.
And why is he our problem? He never was in the first place.
You think he's not going to be a problem later? He's just going to stay in Stormbrook, just having an old time with his gods, just sitting there, ignoring
So what?
we do.
A second coming of the darkness. Who gives a fuck? I made my choice. Family over the world.
I truly hope you do bring her back so she can see how pitiful of a person you have become. Speaking of family over the world, you see, your slave, she reminded me of someone very dear to me. I'm gonna pull my, like a pocket knife out.
Okay, cool, because I was about to cast curse on you. Bestow curse.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
A little PvP, is that what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be holding the knife with my finger. I do wonder, your story did say she was mauled by a beast with truly delicate manners by the look of the campsite. Could you care to elaborate on it?
I'm going to cast bestow curse as I say.
Yes.
So Arno begins to
I-
cast magic. Do we need to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Roll, both of you guys roll initiative. Azul, you're in the other room though, like you see this.
11.
I'm hearing this, yeah. I don't know.
What do you want to do, Azul? Are you just staying out of it?
So we'll get up, stand up and be like right behind Exodus as this stuff goes down. He thinks is this like they're angry too, and they're focusing their anger on each other instead of themselves, like what he's doing. He's just going to see where this plays out, make sure they don't kill each other.
Exodus up first. What does Exodus do?
Seeing that he's about to cast a spell,
He reaches out to touch you.
I'm gonna
Oh no,
switch to my
is
mace.
it touch? I thought it was range.
It's a touch spell.
Bestow curse?
Oh, it is. Oh, I'll be damned. That's good to know.
Oh, then did you try to sneakily do it?
No.
He's trying to touch you. He's
No,
verbally casting
he's
magic
reaching
too,
for
right?
you. He's reaching for you while it's a partial shove. Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to switch to my maul and hit him.
Roll to hit. You trying to knock him out, or are you trying to kill him?
I'm gonna try to kill him if nobody tries to stop me.
Azul, what do you do?
I'll like as soon as the elderly man drops, that's when I'll step in. But right now, they're just letting out their anger out at each other.
Alright.
Roll another d20 to see if you do
Yeah.
a super crit. Adeline's in the other room. You hear fighting and stuff echo throughout the chambers. Adeline, am I adding you to the initiative count?
Yes. I stand up and I come in.
Well, let me add you next round. As you rolled a 13, so you go ahead of Arno. How much damage do you do to Arno?
Oh, I forgot to do a crit roll for that. So that's one more D4 and two more D6, and I got another D20. So this might be a one-turn roll here. One more.
Oh no!
Well, if you're doing the maul, so when you roll a nat 20 on D&D Beyond, it automatically gives you double dice.
Yeah. So
Oh,
let me see what you roll.
I only rolled a 12 with a crit.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 5, you rolled a 4, 3, and a 5.
No, he did the critical correct. He rolled a 12 plus another 12 for max damage. So he on his attack he did 26 plus 4 because he's a brute plus a number 1. I'm sorry, plus 3. So
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to pull out my calculator. Hold on, guys. Let me pull out my calculator. While unfortunately Arno gets smashed right in the face. Apparently. Arno takes 31 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you just beat up an old man.
Perfect.
And
I'm still alive.
I got
Make
another
a DC
critical hit.
50. Well, you rolled another natural 20 as well?
Yep.
Holy shit. Yes, he did.
Oh wow.
So you're rolling a d20 again, right?
Yeah, I got a 7
Wait,
on
someone
the
just
second.
got a like double crit?
Yeah,
No, I didn't get the
crit.
super crit. I got 2 consecutive crits.
You
I'm trying
got
to see
2
the-
crits in a row.
Arno, he's like pulling out his maul. I guess he's taking the last word from you. And the lie that you told about the slave is caught up to you. And I didn't see what you rolled for the second one because it's starting to do ellipsis on me, so I got to refresh it.
That was a 14, and then the D4,
Yes.
and then critical.
Yes, so 14. Then you do 12 additional damage plus 4. What'd you roll on the d4?
1.
1. Arno, you take another 31 bludgeoning damage. As Accident has just been waiting for the moment, apparently. Arno makes
Unconscious.
2 DC 15 cons checks, or takes stacks of exhaustion from the 2 critical hits as well. Your first DC 15 con check.
6.
So he takes a stack of exhaustion. What's the next one?
11.
You take 2 stacks of exhaustion, and he drops to 0, but on the same turn, he does not take a stack of exhaustion, correct? So you just have 2 stacks of exhaustion. Arno, you see this happen. How do you strike Arno Accident with 2 fearsome blows?
As he starts walking towards me, trying to cast the Bestow Curse, I was already prepared of hitting him, so I quickly drop my sword and reach back for my maw, and while he's running at me, I just swing it at him, and after getting the critical hit and knocking him dazed, it comes back and hits him across the face with the second one.
You see, like, you hear Azul, you hear teeth like scatter across the marble flooring. I'm assuming combat is over.
Wall
So
up this old man. He screams out, "That's enough! That's enough!" Accident.
Are you going to stop me?
Yes, I am.
Adeline will run up to Arno.
I
So-
haven't left
What
Arno
the
yet.
fuck have you done?
You might want to stay out of this, Adeline. I haven't decided on what to do with you yet.
As
After
they're
all, it wasn't
arguing
your
with each other.
slave.
but it was your actions, was it not?
What the fuck are you talking about? All I know is we fucking survived whatever the fuck Ian Parnish is, and now you're hitting him. He's unconscious, and I don't know if you noticed, but the one person we knew that could heal is not heal because she died.
I wonder who
And she
was-
turns to Azul. Please tell me you can do some sort of healing.
Azul casts Cure Wounds on Arno.
Whoa. We're still in combat.
What do you do,
Are we?
Exodus?
So is that a reaction, or is that going to be your turn? I'm going to action search then.
You're gonna try to.
Your
You see him
turn
heal
was
him.
over.
All
You
right.
see him heal him. So what do you do, Exodus? As Arno comes to. Right.
You have 8 hit points back.
Arno,
I'm
your
like
mouth
sitting
is like
over-
sore and
I'll
bloody.
let other people's turns
Yeah.
go first.
I'm on top of Arno with like my hands on his cheeks and stuff with like my forehead against your forehead. And I look up at you. It's like, if you touch him again, you will know no rest. And I'll make your soul wither in pain.
just as you did with his slave.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, you crazy son of a bitch!
You always were one of deception. But you see, your story never really checked out. As you all said, she was killed by a primal beast, and yet our camp remained untouched.
Well, maybe sometime between her dying and the fucking man showed up. I don't know. I don't care.
You see, that's the difference. I do care.
You care about one person that you barely knew versus someone that we have been traveling with for ages now.
Are you speaking of Istra?
I'm speaking of all of us. I thought we had some sort of, I don't know, friendship, I guess is the nice way of saying it, but I guess we didn't.
Well, I have a short conversation with this little gnome here. He doesn't seem he really cared about Istra's demise. In fact, he seemed almost happy of her and that she has now met.
Right now, as much as I miss Istra, all I can look at is the man who just tried to kill us. You! So how about you leave? If you don't like us that much. How about you walk away and you go on your merry days and you do whatever the fuck you want to do? Because officer, you don't like us.
I held no hatred for Istra. But she was the fool that tried to grab the finger. Her death was of her own making, not mine.
Welcome back.
Believe
Thank
her
you.
death was in her name, as Ian was pointing out. Quite to the point, if I believe. He made a very intentional targeting of Istra just because of her threat to his throne.
Thank you for the help, Mr. Azul. It is appreciated.
Of course, of course. Like he helps him stand back up. Please, and you both stop fighting. Just
Do you think I'm afraid of death, Excellent?
No, I think you almost welcome it. After all, what is the fastest way you can go to see your wife? I truly wish you would go ahead and meet her as quickly as possible.
You are correct, Excellent. I did kill her. She is dead. But at least I made her end painless.
Sure
wouldn't
she's,
say that.
I'm sure she's so grateful for that.
Well, at least in her last days, she was given food, clothing, and comfort, and knowledge.
I had no
would
intentions
gladly
to
given that
keep
to
her
her.
from. I had no intentions to keep her from the start, sir. Slavery is the way of the world. Try as you might, you cannot change it.
I'm well aware of that. I only wish to do as much as I can as a single person. But yet, you within my very own, how do I put this, as a party, went against what I've explicitly asked for, which was just to keep her alive and with her own will.
At least we didn't try to kill you.
Perhaps you should
You
try.
know, with all that magic I was casting at you, I never once had the intent to kill you. I would have merely told you a story and sent you on your way. You have a good heart. Not many people do these days. In a world of darkness and chaos and hatred. Unlike me, you chose to rise above it. I know damn well what I am, good sir. I am a monster, but I am a willing one. If you cannot work with a monster, then leave.
Is that your story?
Do you want a story? I have all the time in the world.
It seemed that you wanted to tell me one.
Get another 8 hit points back as Zuzu puts an arm on your shoulder and says, "We have fought
Thank you.
together. We have lost someone together. I know. From seeing this, we also will fight with each other. Yeah, we need to put this aside. The slave, from what I'm hearing, is very important to you. I have no attachment to her. Arno seems to see this woman as disposable. Adeline, what was your part in the slave's demise?
I couldn't kill two shits. I don't think you quite understand. And her eyes are still laser focused on accident. There is so much I don't care about. But he, and I point to Arno, I care about. And I was willing to do a lot for you because I thought I could trust you. That maybe we could gain some sort of allyship. I don't like slavery any more than you. But the difference is between you and I, that I don't put someone's life that I know nothing about and care nothing for over the lives of the ones that I do, simply because they had the misfortune to be a slave. It's a terrible life, yes, and it's a terrible thing, yes, but in the grand schemes of things, his life is more important to me than any slave's ever will be. So if there comes a time in which it doesn't hurt me and mine to help a slave, I will. But you need to understand, he will always be above any of them. Can you learn to live with that?
I see. The lives of others don't matter just because you haven't had enough days with them.
I ain't never claimed to be a good person. What part of me ever made me look to be like a good person like that? I am
I never
selfish.
expected that. But
Sir
I would expected
Accident.
a little bit of respect for my wishes that I made very clear. She was not to be used as an easy sacrifice or fodder.
Sir Accident. You cannot,
What?
in good conscience, tell me that you have not killed innocent people.
Of course I have.
There comes a time, after enough killing and after enough monstrosities committed, that the death of one measly slave doesn't mean anything anymore. I've been around for over 400 fucking years. Do you know how long slavery was around for those? All of them. If you think you could get rid of an institution that's been around for longer than 400 years, be my goddamned guest.
I never claimed to be a god.
No. But if I must become a god to protect those I care about, I will.
And you know, for someone who claims they're not a god, you're just as judgy as them. How high with your morals.
I've been cast out from places. For my research, for my state of being. Everyone judges. Everyone has their downfalls.
Never judged Adeline as she was simply doing what benefited her, but it was Arno who offered up somebody as if they were just a possession. That doesn't sit right with me.
Good sir. That is what a slave is.
And I expected better of you.
You expected better from me! Me, of all people!
Tell me, Arno, what was your wife like? I imagine she must have been a fairly normal person.
She was. A fellow scholar. She too worked in the library alongside me. Killed in an accident.
Do you not care of what she would think of you?
I will have her back. Whatever it takes.
Small bit of Azul regrets using cure wounds on Arden as he just maniacally laughed over thinking that this a human was nothing but a tool. Just looks at him like what? What's up with this?
There are. Perhaps you have not had it put in perspective yet, Sir Accident. Stormbrook? I'd raise it in a heartbeat for her. Slaves, women, children, everything. I would slaughter millions to have her back.
So, you truly are this much of a degenerate.
As you think I am. Yes. Maybe even more so. But at
You,
least
Adeline.
I keep my word.
Do you wish to return to Ilmater in company with this?
Be gesturing at him.
Anlane pauses for a moment. You know, I looked into your eyes when you came back. You were in the endlessness for a while, were you not?
You could put it like that.
That quiet sense of nothingness forever while you're abandoned there. You're not the only one who's been there. And now I've been there twice. And it's terrible. And everything I grew up with told me that when I entered there, he'd be there to welcome me on to the beyond, to join again. And no matter how much I dedicated myself to him, and I praised him, and I loved him, and I thought he would love me enough not to leave me there for what seemed to be decades, he did. And when I came out, I was different than the person I was when I entered. And yes, I made a bad deal. And yes, maybe I don't like that deal that I made. But fundamentally, I am what I've always been. A selfish person who wants a family. And if my parents didn't love me, fine. And if the church didn't want me, fine. But he, and I point to Anna, I finally have someone who seems to care for me. You think I won't give anything for that? I already told you once. Fundamentally, I am a selfish person. And right now, the thing I care about most is him. I don't even care about my petty revenge anymore because I have something new. Maybe that means I'm different than what I was when you first met me. But it's still fundamentally the same. I am selfish. Learn to deal with it. Or don't. What say you, Azul? You're the newest among us. You haven't had much time to learn about us. But I did tell you.
Istra, can you check Discord real quick? Sorry, you guys can continue. I just had to get Istra's attention.
You're right.
But I turned to Azul. It's like, when we met, I told you, I'm a little strange, and he's a little strange. I am in your debt for healing him. And I did promise you once, I'd help you find your arrow and your bow.
The bow will
and I'm
be
still
yours.
willing to help with that.
We'll see how powerful the bond is between us two, Adeline and Orno. And Exodus seems to be a man of honor and kindness. He sees the polar opposites that are within this group. But he knows that Adeline and Arno, if he got them on their side, they would do anything and everything within their power to help him. So he's incredibly leaning to Adeline and Arno.
Miss Adeline, do you remember
Yes.
way back when? Way back, early on when we met. I said
did
I would
say-
be your lawyer. Not a good one, but your lawyer.
I remember.
How's about we draw up a contract, Azul? We will come to your aid. I am in your debt. Had it not been for you, I may indeed have been sent to my wife too early.
I do not see the need for a contract. Exodus, though your words ring true, that they possibly murdered. No, they did
We
murder
did.
this slave.
She's dead. Deal with
I
it.
see that Adeline and Arno are more advantageous to me to side with them.
Sir
If you
Exodus.
wish to lead the group,
Go
I would understand, but I wish for you to continue journeying with us, to continue fighting with us, as you saw that monster was incredibly powerful.
I must get stronger before I can face him.
Easter has fallen. We cannot have you leaving. We need you.
No offense, Azul, but I don't know you well enough to care what you say about this. I see how
May I
I'm
ask
no
you
longer
something?
going to be able to work here. However, there's still the matter of Ian Parnish possibly still being just outside in the state of Istra.
By all means, we can go and check on her body, if you would like. But I must ask you something first. How long have you been alive, Sir Accident?
You're asking for my age in a twisted way.
Yes. How long have you lived? Well, how much have you seen?
Oh, I guess this would be age 34.
I'm 427 years old. I have seen many men die. Many men have children, grow old, and fall once more. And after you have your friends die over and over and over and over again, you learn fairly quickly that lives mean very little in the scale of things. We will not be written in the annals of history. We will be forgotten in but 100 years. None of what we do matters. It only matters to us and those around us. One measly death will not change the fate of any of sin.
You see, I prefer to live my life without any friends. I have no connections. I simply care for my own well-being.
That
and my
sounds like
own
a
state of
lonely
mind.
life.
It is the life I choose, and it's working for me.
Then you cannot say the same for the life I choose.
I can say that the life of what you chose for another was not what she would have chosen.
Are you so sure?
She seemed pretty hesitant to do what you bid her to do, especially when it came to the well-being of her life.
Damn, I can't even learn to speak with that spell. Fuck.
Azul takes a step to exit.
I am a man of my word. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. If you wish to remain, I will still do my best to keep you alive, to fight alongside you and all that that entails. But you do not get to chastise me for my work. When I do not chastise you for yours. If you do not like my morals, then so be it.
Excellent. Or no, stating facts.
What? You gotta speak up.
Oh, Arno is stating facts. What he says is what he thinks. I don't know if you can look past them.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go fix my glasses. as he pulls the broken and shattered glasses and spectacles from his nose as he's trying to repair them slowly.
And some of your teeth are also on the floor, from what I've been told.
Guess I'll finally need dentures after all.
Adeline goes with honor. And as she passes by Exodus, she pauses for a moment at him.
Oh, give him that death glare.
Stares at him. It's like I said before, you ever touch him again, let's just say I will rain all that I am onto your pain. And then I keep walking to go help Arnold.
So scary.
She truly is.
I was being sarcastic.
Well, I don't share your thoughts on that. Excellent. If you want, I can go back with you, find Nisha's body.
Well, if Ian is out there, I would surely hope you would all be going.
If you want Arnold to tag along, you can ask him. He will go. He did say he would go if you wanted to go.
We're gonna need a couple of days. We might need some time to sleep, but sure.
Yeah.
He's right outside, right? Like,
She's about 20 minutes away.
okay.
I think it was about 20 minutes.
Some
20
of you
minutes,
guys
an hour
have
away.
2 stacks of
Something like
exhaustion, so you move at half speed.
I have fucking 3. So, yeah.
All attacks and saving throws are at disadvantage, correct?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm exhausted.
I have no stacks of exhaustion.
Arno was pulverized by accident, barely escaping within his inches of his life. Arno, you're close. This is the closest you've maybe ever been to death, beyond some petty experimentations that you've done in the past.
I must escape death. I cannot allow death to interrupt my mission anymore.
Are we going to the waterfall where the camp was at?
If Exodus comes in and says we're heading out, yes. Otherwise, I'm searching that library once more.
Accident, where are we going?
We're going to be going to check on Istra.
Are we taking the
Yeah.
loot from the vault?
I think that can wait.
I think we need to come back and sleep here, in all honesty.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're going to be staying in this vault for a couple days. Seal it off, close the doors, and just try to rest.
Reset the switch on the trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just rest. I think
We head back to the waterfall, and the bodies of like the guards are there. Let me load up the timer actually.
Perfect. I'll need 4 of them for down the road.
As me and Exogen walk over there, I hope you can see past their corrupt nature, especially this time. I know we're possibly close to this slave. I have no attachments to her, so I don't share your feelings. Though I do share your moral view on the subject. I'm looking past this in hopes that they help me.
I add some 20 minutes of timer as we kind of march or hobble off to the waterfall where the camp was at. The guards' bodies are still there, as well as the strange, like, brain-developing creatures, right? The portal that was there on the camp where you guys saw it form was there as well, right? Everything is sort of where it was, except for, of course, the bodies and everything like that. All signs of Istra. Well, actually, we'll make a roll. Istra can make a d20 roll. I know it. I think I figured out what Ian would do with Istra.
Eat her?
Istra is missing. There's no sign of her.
She might be alive. Actually.
That's the only way, the only reason. I mean, if the body is gone, I mean, like, if he.
I mean, to be fair though,
snack, yeah.
to be fair though, if given a body, people can raise the dead. So
Okay.
sometimes it's, as someone who's going to be learning to raise the dead, yeah, it is entirely possible to. So it's kind of a give and take.
His body is gone. Excellent.
Unless
She could
of
be
course
alive.
Unless of course it got taken over by one of those brain fucks.
Can I do an investigation to see?
Yeah, make a roll. Like you're right around the spot where you saw the portal. As you look through the portal and where the if you have a stack of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on the roll.
Yeah, I'm not rolling. I'm not.
I'm not rolling anything. Although I will note down where the bodies are, in the hopes of
Accident
coming
is
back
not
to
exhausted. Accident, you find something for sure. And this is kind of where we do like a little Sherlock Holmes moment, with maybe where you really like have like a flashback as Accident is putting together pieces. He like looks through the dirt. He sees like a struggle where Istra was at, and you see like little spots of blood on the ground. So this is the flashback, right? You guys want me to do it?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
As Ian is walking closer to Istra, Istra is stunned by Ian, or actually she's unconscious. Istra made a roll, her first death save. She gets to roll one more time. She rolls a natural 20, she comes to.
No fucking way. You got a natural 20 on that?
No, she
No,
rolled
I
11.
haven't rolled it.
Okay.
I highly doubt that will happen.
Okay. That would have been
What did you get?
That would have been storytelling.
6, yeah.
As Ian,
that would have been really cool.
Ian like lifts. Istra sort of comes to, but she's like waning in and out of consciousness. You hear the voice of Ian in your mind. He says, I knew this would be the end of the Viggal line. Your father was weak, and you are weak as well. Abandoned by your friends. What do you say?
Just gonna try to spit blood and whatever I have in my mouth and
Make another death save, right? As you spit blood. There we go.
Dissipation.
So you have 2 successful death saves and 1 failure. And Ian says, so much fight in you, Viggles. Submit to us. Embrace our rule. And you feel yourself like kind of like being picked up, and a warmth of gooey appendages begin to wrap around you and start to go up your nose.
Oh my god.
But you see like the vision or the disguise or the illusion of Ian is like reverberating throughout the air, and like it's like water rippling in a pond as it blends in and out, and you see a ghastly figure. The illusion begins to break hold as his appendages, like almost like a beard, begin to wrap around your neck and up your nose. Make one last save. Only a natural 20 will save you at this point.
What's gonna happen?
It is not the fate of Istra this day. And you feel the warmth, and he says, tell me all your secrets. And you feel just like this odd feeling of warmth and peace finally wash over you. And you see in his hand, like one of those strange creatures, as you slip finally from your body and shove off your mortal coil. that is the end of the cutscene for Istra.
Oh, man.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Bring an
Exodus
invasion.
puts together the pieces of it, and as you're looking at Exodus a little bit more, you see foot tracks. Istra? Could it be? She's walking with Ian somewhere. You can make another investigation roll to maybe pull it all together.
I make roll 2?
Yeah, if you're proficient in it.
Yeah. I got
It's not a perception roll, it's an investigation roll.
21.
Yeah, it's an investigation roll, though. You rolled a perception roll.
I'm sorry. Wrong one.
This is like Sherlock Holmes. No, we can keep the original roll. You rolled a 19. You're pretty astute, Azul. Like, just like tracking people, being a person of the woods, like putting together. As Azul bends over and helps you out, Exodus, as you start to trail goes cold. Azul, something's wrong though with the way Istra's moving with the footsteps. It's right. It's her like shoe size. You know, it's the pattern and way she moves, but the pacing and the way she moves. Like, remember how feminine she walked? You know, almost heel to heel in a way. She walks more like side to side. Her feet are straight. Like, it's not the same movement.
Okay.
What do you do?
I tell Istra about Exodus about this, and I say, should we try to follow them?
Is she still with him?
From these tracks, yes. She seems to be walking oddly, either under the effect of a spell or walking.
Like the gods.
She's injured and walking weirdly. Something.
Oh, she's dead and her body's moving.
As a master of necromancy,
Did you not see the brains of the god come out of their bodies?
it's not that hard to put together.
That's. Why do you have to say such things?
We're
Because-
realistic.
Exactly.
Well-
Ian Parnish is not a fool. At least that much is obvious.
I do owe Istra my life.
Well,
So,
then perhaps we can at least attempt to free her from her from her arcane clutches down the road.
I suppose I can still work with you on this aligned goal.
Or Istra, then.
We go back to the temple. We rest until we are back in tip-top shape. I will be using the guards here for more undead followers so that we have muscle once again, or bones, or whatever. And then
Okay.
we use the gate, and we go somewhere. Not Stonebrook, not yet.
Istra was kind of the only one that could use the gate. She was the
Well,
plane
I've used it once
walker.
before,
Yeah, you could use it for sure. You could try to
but
activate it.
it would be difficult, but I could try.
Yeah. She
And
was-
if it doesn't work, we walk.
Where to?
I do not know. Somewhere where we can sell what we have. Somewhere other than Stormbrook. And we go from there.
Guess we'll talk about it in the morning.
To be continued
Back
next
to
week.
the shrine.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you guys have fun?
Sorry that you died, Istra.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I tried to warn you, saying, don't pick up the fucking finger. He's here. He's here. I know he is.
Man, it turned from Adeline to Istra.
to like immediately Istra.
I tried to warn you, and I'm lawful evil, shifting to neutral evil. Like, I do actually have to read up on alignments now. So.
Well, now I get to find a new fun character to play.
Damn straight. You get to make a
Oh,
new
man.
build.
Do you have a class in mind?
That is
I
a
was-
genuine question.
Thinking maybe Bard? You don't have
Yes!
any spells?
That could be fun.
I
yeah.
love Bard so much.
Do we want, is Exodus sticking with the party, or is he going to take off over the next few days?
I gotta think about it.
Cool.
I think
Wakes
yeah,
up in the middle of the night.
That's
Like,
a
I gotta follow the tracks. I'm a loser.
Well, now the problem with Adeline is now
No, yeah, no.
she was
he's
at
still
this
lawful evil.
moment in which she was like thinking, "Oh, I'll go back to a god," but she just like almost died again for the second time in her life. Was super in limbo for a very long time.
To be honest,
And-
this is like a major story beat, too, if you think about it for a story.
Yeah.
You guys could all re-roll. Because if
Re-roll?
Exodus leaves, and then Istra's doing, and then Corridor comes back, you all could re-roll. Just throwing it out
Re-roll?
there at level 6. You want to stay at level 6.
Reroll.
I'm
Or
sticking.
we can
I'm
continue with what we're doing. It's totally up to you guys.
Oh, start over? Fuck no.
Here's a question: could I change my level 6 that I just took and take instead a level in a different class?
You can do whatever you want.
Like stay Adeline, but instead of being 6 levels of
You wanna go into
Warlock,
Cleric?
5 levels of Warlock and 1 level of Cleric.
Yeah, it's totally up to you.
Because here's the
Well, I mean,
Here's the
basically,
thing.
we're entering sort of a downtime section of our game
Yeah.
as well, right? Where you guys are spending a couple days in there, and like Adeline could just have a complete reflection on her whole purpose with Emos. It's something that usually, you just tell me one-on-one, but I'm just throwing these ideas at you guys because you guys can do whatever you want.
she just saw basically the only person she cares about anymore almost die, and now she wants to be able to make so that she can heal him and stuff. And the only god that's talked to her recently is the water god, the one who's on the fountain, and she thinks that he tried to help her but couldn't because the finger had corrupted the temple.
All right, I thought of an idea. I will do a little cutscene
Yes.
with Adeline right now. Does that sound okay?
Okay. Yes.
I don't know. I'll see how it goes because I have to kind of think about it. So you go into the bottle with Emos, right? And all the loot and gold and the red satin is
That's-
there. Correct?
At some point, yeah, she does.
Yeah. What do you do?
At some point during this time, she has gone into the bottle and she goes in there and she sits there with her face in her hands, looking at now what used to be sort of a calm pool of water that she found comfort in and solitude in is so vastly different than it ever has been before. And the last time that she had felt like this loneliness and this like distraught and what's going on as depression from basically having died but barely surviving, was the last time Emos got into her head and said, "Come make a deal and I can make sure that this never happens to you again. And like, I would help you and stuff before, well, Mito never did." But now she's in here, it's like, and she looks and it's like, the last time I was in this position, you said, if I joined you, I would never have to feel like this again. I would never have to be there ever again. If I've forsaken everything I was before then to help you. But you are not keeping your end in the deal. You're not even the one I made a deal with.
Do we need to amend the contract?
And what would that new contract look like? What would you give me instead? Because I'm telling you right now.
When we both draft it, one gives something, and one gets something. We both are happy that way, are we not? You are not satisfied that I am not this genie of water, but I instead serve Idris. And the paladins you found me at, yes, I lied to bring you there. But this is just another form. My power is still the same. You have tried to control me, and the paladins have tried to control me as well. The power all comes from one source, whether we acknowledge it or not. The power of fire. The power which lies deep beneath the earth, where the Titan dwells, and my god Idris serves us all. Sign the contract.
Last time we were like this, I was young and foolish, and I signed without considering. This time,
And look how far I have
going
brought
to-
you, even with my false form.
you're going to need some patience. I've grown, and I'm smarter than I was before. I don't know if I can trust you. And I don't know if I want to change what we have. Because as far as I can see, what we have was never truly there. So, just hold your horses. I have to consider my options. And she'll leave the lamp for that time, and she'll spend the rest of the time resting. And
Before he lets you go, he says one thing.
Yeah.
He says, fulfill your end of the bargain and release me with the wish that I have given you. And if you sign this contract, my god Idris will grant you one wish, but your soul will then forever belong to us and Idris, in the form you know, as this mortal shell of yours will radically change into the god's visions, as your destiny becomes ours. Do you still leave?
And I pause and think, like, I have never broken a deal in my life. And I will walk out. But as I'm leaving, I say that, and I say, but I'm not signing any contract until I'm sure. And then I leave.
Okay.
I don't know. Adeline doesn't know what she wants.
I will let you
yet.
think about that, what you want to do with
Okay.
Emos, right?
Yep.
Over the course of the 3 days, I am searching that library top to bottom.
Yeah, you were messaging
Is there
me.
anything that might point me in a direction?
The library is vast, filled with the tomes of the paladins of Omus, the gods, the soldiers of light, who fought in the last war. First of all, does anybody gotta go? I don't want to keep you here if you gotta go.
I'm just doing this, and then I'm
Sure.
more than happy to wrap up.
Yeah,
I'm
I have
just
like 5
double
more
checking.
minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just double checking before, because I also have to prep for work and all that.
Yeah. What are you trying to search for?
I am not attempting to say it aloud.
Oh, the one things you've been writing to me?
Yeah.
Do you wanna make an
anything
investigation roll?
regarding that? Yeah, I can do so.
Yeah.
It's over the course of the 3 days. I'm not trying to do it immediately.
The
It's just
tomes
kind
of
a
the
slow-
library are pretty vast with all kinds of different information.
Just anything to help me point in the direction.
You gotta roll high though. Most of this, the paladins' focuses were on abyssal stuff.
Okay, yeah, no, there isn't. 17.
You
Yeah.
read about a temple that was in Barovia, or temples that were scattered around the world at one time. They were temples dedicated to the gods themselves. They harbored many secrets. Maybe there is another temple out there dedicated to the gods themselves that harbor these mysterious tomes, which unlock all manners of powers forbidden or twisted.
Fair enough. That was all.
Cool. Anybody else want to say anything?
I guess we're doing spending over the course of 3 days. Over the course of 3 days, seeing that we are low in the healing department, lots of extra.
Well, Kordar's not here either. He's beating next week.
Scoured the nearby forests and used the alchemy supplies that are within the temple to create healing potions if I can.
Yeah, you got to roll a investigation roll. Find them.
Alright.
Just sample the herbs and leaves off the trees, and then you're going to roll an alchemy check.
21.
You find the herbs, roll a d4.
Alright. 3.
So now you're going to roll, everybody's been resting for 3 days, so you get to make 3 rolls. You only can make 1 healing potion a day.
Alright.
Using the alchemy supplies in the Temple of Emos, or the Shrine of Emos.
What do I roll? Alchemy checks?
Yeah, it's a proficiency roll if you're proficient with alchemy.
Alright. Is it intelligence or wisdom based?
It's a proficiency roll, so it's based off your level. There's a proficiency thing on the D&D Beyond. There's his proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Just roll 3 d20s. Just see if you're in the ballpark. I think the DC is like 12. Kind of low. Kind of like Aragorn, you know, like trying to use the elven magic in the woods.
So 19.
You make 2, right? So you make 2 of 3. In the process, when you rolled the 2, you wasted those components. So you make 2 healing potions. Over the course of the 3
well done.
days.
And then
Regular healing potions or greater or lesser?
Just the lesser healing potions. Exiting, while you guys are like in here, you know, like this is a very well hidden spot, right? Like random with the finger missing from the vault now, like whatever foul creatures or whatever that were drawn to this location are no longer here. And Ian has 2 fingers of these strange fingers now. Who knows what terror he might unwrought to the lands of Orin with this untold power. But this place is quite safe, especially when the traps are reset, at least the one trap near the main door. Remember with the statues with the lasers? And so there's no random encounter, or random encounters. The scrying, of course, has stopped. And I guess that's where we will end our thing and see if Accident will stick around.
The only other thing of note is I'm just going to get some of the bodies from the guards and just eventually over the 3 days make zombies.
You put the heads, like you kind of attach it and the dark magic like seals it together. As long as you have like a full body.
Yeah, I just make 4 zombies, so I've got my zombies back.
A little bit of stitching.
A little bit of stitching, a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah. That was fun.
Cool.
One hell of a session.
I didn't see it coming. That wall of force, goddamn.
Yeah, no, that was...
That screwed us.
Yeah. No, I also thought that I would be able to, when I thought like, oh...
And then the realization that, oh, he's not human, he's an aberration. Whole person does nothing to him.
Yeah, so my charm person did nothing as well then. So
this character's been around since the first game that we've ever played.
Yeah, I thought he was human, so I thought like, oh, okay, if I get a good swipe on him with the Primal Savagery, we could break his concentration.
Yeah, and I did. I just passed the saving throw.
He just passed.
I rolled. I was gritting my teeth on that one. But I rolled like a 12 or something because the DC was 10.
I know.
Arno, do you remember when he was in the throne room with you now, and like he was rubbing the coin, but he was faking it?
Yeah, he didn't need to cast any spells. He just could.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We gotta
Fuck.
figure out a way to get past the wall of force if we ever want to go against him again.
If we ever want to fight him again, we gotta. He's gonna be stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now because it's 2 fingers. Damn, imagine with 2 fingers.
Good
too,
news is
you know?
I was really skeptical about using that finger on him because I was like, he might be undead himself, and I was like, I don't know if I can. That just wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But no, he's an aberration.
Mind flare.
Guys, that was tons of fun. I'm sorry you died, Istra.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sure your next character will be many feet.
Ballin'. Yeah.
It's always excited to make new characters.
It's honestly one of the most fun parts.
It kind of is.
All right, I've